What is up, NBA fans? Welcome into NBA Now by Chat Sports. I am Nick Roloff here for a pivotal Game 5 matchup between the Thunder and the Spurs. Series is tied 2-2, heading back to OKC. This is a best-of-3 series now. 2 games in OKC, assuming we don't have a sweep over the next 2 games. The Game 6 will be Thursday in San Antonio, with Game 7 potentially being on Saturday night in OKC. We got tip-off in about 19 minutes, but this game means a lot. And I'm not saying it means more than Game 7. Obviously, nothing means more than Game 7. But Game 5 has determined the winner of a series when tied at 2 more than any game out there, right? 83% of winners of Game 5 in a 2-2 series end up winning that 7-game series. So Game 5 has become the most paramount game of the entire series, not named Game 7. So it is a big one here. Thunder 4.5-point favorites. No Jalen Williams, no A.J. Mitchell. Will OKC get the players at home to step up when needed? We'll be here for every single second of this game. Appreciate everybody joining us here. We were live for Game 1, now live Game 5. Appreciate Seeps and Smitty for hanging with us here. Today's stream is presented by Prize Picks, as it always is. Shout out your city for me down in the comments section while we have the audience continue to grow here in our pregame portion. We got my guy Ty Man, the Buckeye, in the building. Shout out Ty Man. Marco is saying, let's go Thunder. Con Man is chilling with us. This should be a fun one. Marco in Webb City, Missouri or Montana? What's MO? That's Missouri. That's what I thought. So I was right the first time. What is Montana's abbreviation? MT. Interesting. Jeff Bartlett, my guy in St. Anthony. What's up, Jeff? We've seen
Jeff Bartlett.
An intriguing first 4 games, Mr. Coop, and we are joined by producer Coop once again. Birmingham, Alabama is where Conman is. You saw the double overtime classic in Game 1. OKC bounces back and pretty much leads, controls that entire game. But then they go on the road in Game 3, Coop, and blitz the Spurs.
Yes.
Only to be absolutely blitzed in Game 4 as San Antonio got back even in the series, blowing out OKC. So we've had 1 blowout, and then 2 games where OKC really controlled, and then an overtime thriller. What can you expect, Mr. Coop, tonight?
I wish I could say that this is going to be the best game of the series, but can it get better than Game 1?
No, actually, I don't think it will.
So I'm really curious to see what goes down tonight. I tend to believe OKC's going to win this one.
Spread down to 3.5, started at 4.5.
Wow, yeah, I guess Jalen Williams moved that line a little bit, but I think they're going to need Chet Holmgren's best performance of the series tonight to win. That's going to be my bold prediction.
When me and Coop put together some Game 5 hinges in terms of like what could make and break the game for either side, and I believe that Chet Holmgren will play a large role in this game. Tomorrow. Fine, yeah.
My fault. I put it for today.
So we'll talk more about that here in just a little bit, but Chet Holmgren, I almost put on our graphic, are you a man or a mouse? But
man or mouse?
We ended up being just the X factor today. So we'll see. It's going to be fun, man. I'm going to be such a fan of this game. Obviously, we had the New York Knicks clinch their seat in the NBA Finals. That is a major doom.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to be blatantly honest. Like, I am such an anti-Knick.
My
name's Nick.
As someone who is a Western Conference guy, I'm a Mavericks fan. I can't stand either the Spurs or Thunder, so I will be rooting for the Knicks.
Yeah, you're rooting for the Knicks. Understandable. I'm from the East. I'm a Heat fan, so I despise the Knicks. I'm also from New York. I have a lot of Knicks fans, and despite that, what the internet wants to tell you about Knicks fans deserving this success for what they've gone through, they don't deserve shit.
I actually do agree with that.
They do not deserve anything. And by the way, quick sidebar before we continue on in our pregame and tell you about our sponsor. I am under the belief that no fan base ever deserves anything. People will be like, this fan base deserves success. They've never seen it. Nobody deserves success. You have to go earn it. And credit to the Knicks, they earned it, but they don't deserve it.
Except my team.
No. The only time you deserve anything is when the commissioner of said sport league screws you.
Oh, my team's never been screwed by the commissioner of the league.
AKA the Heat. Damian Lillard, the Jerry Rozier.
You were given a ring.
Who's given?
You.
We earned that ring. You're just mad.
Given.
Today's show is presented by and sponsored by Prize Picks. Daily fantasy sports made fun and easy. We got a lineup in for today's game. We'll showcase that here in just 1 second. But so many fun, different features on Prize Picks. For example, today it's Tuesday. You know what that means? It's Taco Tuesday. So you can get a discounted projection. The projection that is discounted today is Victor Wembanyama. His point projection, usually 26, down to 19.5, thanks to Taco Tuesday. Took the more on that. Alongside Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 6.5 assists. He's been dishing it out. He's hit this number every game in the series. And then I took more on Alex Caruso, 2.5 3-pointers made. Had 8 3-pointers at home in game 1. 3 threes in game 2, 3 threes in game 3. Didn't have any in game 4, but he's had 3 or more threes in 3 of the first 4 games. So that's my final stat projection of that daily fantasy sports lineup. Join me and the millions of others over on Prize Picks. Download the app today and use code HMA to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code HMA to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Links in the description and live chat of today's stream. All right, folks, get it known in the comment section right now who ya got.
Wow.
OKC for the Thunder, SAS for the Spurs. Right now, 59% of our live poll, so go vote in that as well, rocking with San Antonio. I will say, I don't know how it's been in games 2, 3, and 4 since we only live stream game 1. We'll be here for game 5 and then game 7 if necessary on Saturday. But this has been a live chat, Coop, that is pro San Antonio.
Yes.
And I'm curious to get your thoughts on it. Do you think it is because a lot of people enjoy watching Victor Wembanyama, these young guards that the Spurs have, or is it more or less going against OKC as reigning champs? And I know a lot of people despise their play style, and many believe that they have a favorite or favoritism with the officials and SGA. So do you think it's because of the SGA, the Thunder, the refs, or do you think it's because the Spurs are just that much of a likable team?
I truly do believe that it's twofold. I think that everyone has Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I would say, exhaustion or exasperation about his foul baiting and this, that, and the other, and the refs just, kind of more or less giving Shai the benefit of the doubt. But I also believe that people are truly starting to see the greatness of Victor Wembanyama and appreciate it. And I think that people want to see him on the biggest stage in the finals. So I do think that it's twofold. But I'm surprised that people are predicting San Antonio to win this game.
Well, you know how the YouTube comments go, Coop. Predicting what happens and what you want to happen.
No doubt.
There is not a line in the sand. It is very blurred in the YouTube streets. But I see Conman saying OKC wins. That's his prediction, but he wants San Antonio. Marco says OKC. Slaying Kane. The Hurricane. Slaying Cat. Slaying Cat, I thought you were a Florida Panthers fan.
He is a Florida Panthers fan, but I believe rooting for the Hurricanes the rest of the playoffs.
Changing the profile picture to the Hurricanes logo, isn't that a bit much? I'm not so much sold on Slaying Kane.
See, I am also rooting for the East in the NHL as well.
Bring me the Slaying Cat back. I want the Slaying Cat back.
I can't stand either of the West teams, and it sounds like it's going to be Vegas.
Vegas? What's wrong with Vegas, Cool?
Oh, can't stand them.
Why?
Dirty players. Like OKC. Mark Stone's one of the dirtiest players in the NHL.
I always take whatever Coop says with a grain of salt because
he's a disgusting act.
You're a dramatic person.
I'm not being dramatic when I say that.
But you are a dramatic person.
You could say that.
Yeah, I'm glad you could at least admit that.
You could say that.
You're a bit dramatic.
You could say that.
Yeah. Shout out to Jeff Bartlett with the $5 super chat. Whoa! I'm literally having tacos right now. Texas brisket tacos.
Can't go wrong with that.
Sounds pretty good to me. It is Taco Tuesday over on Prize Picks, which is, I think, what sparked Jeff Bartlett's kind of comment and super chat there. Jeff, we appreciate the $5 super chat. Jeff, who is your favorite team? Because This super chat menu that we have here today, let us know.
I'll fix it.
It's all right. We could just keep this. $5, we talk about your favorite team if it's not OKC or San Antonio. So who is your favorite team, Jeff? Who is your favorite
Jeff Bartlett lives in San Antonio, but I don't think
Maybe
that's his
he's a
favorite
Spurs
team.
fan. I'm not sure. Slaying Kane says, I can't do the Slaying Kane. I'm calling him Slaying Cat. I know he says it's temper. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm a creature of habit, and I'm just, anytime I say slaying, I expect to say cat after, and I'm just going to keep on saying the Slaying Cat. So it just is what it is. It just is what it is. But as we are about 9 minutes away from getting tipped off, hit that thumbs up icon. 32 people in the building as we wait for this game to get underway. Bosses want a 50% like rate. We do have 50%. We're at 17 likes for 35 people watching, but it's always helpful to hit that like button. If you're excited for the game today, if you want more of these live streams, we'll be here for the NBA Finals. It'll be me and Coop handling it for most part. We won't be here for Game 2. That's the only game we're going to miss. Both miss, right?
Yeah. But we will be here for the rest.
Me and Coop won't be here for Game 2, but we will be here for Game 1, Game 3, Game 4, and Game 5. And you say Game 5, Nick, what about 6 and 7? We will only need 5 games.
If it's the Thunder.
And San Antonio.
You think so?
I low-key do.
You think San Antonio on 5?
Nah, that's aggressive.
No way. Maybe. It won't be. What if it's Knicks in 5?
No. No chance the Knicks win against any of these two teams at 5.
I would tend to agree.
Do the Knicks have more experience? Yes. To be fair, though, they've never played in the finals. Like, the Knicks have playoff experience, but they've never played in the finals.
Been on this stage, but neither have the Spurs.
Correct, and they've looked just fine.
Although Harrison Barnes, NBA champ.
NBA champ, that's right. Who is the one player with – is there anybody with NBA Finals experience on the Knicks? Mitch Robinson, no. Cat, no. OG Anunoby.
OG, champ.
OG, champ. So that's the one.
They have national champs. A lot of them.
That doesn't count.
No.
That doesn't count. But keep on hitting that thumbs up icon. And before we get into our X Factors, our like hinge storylines in today's show, who is the biggest X Factor? I'll ask in this game. In this game. Obviously, we've seen a lot of X Factors so far in the series, but who is the biggest X Factor in this game tonight? I knew Jeff wasn't a Spurs fan. There's something in my
Bulls,
bones
right?
that knew that. Yeah, he said Bulls. Bulls since 1899. I don't know if that's possible.
1899 CE.
Might have meant to say 1999.
I don't think he did.
Certainly not in 1899.
Well, the Bulls did not exist.
That would make you 127 years old. Don't see that being the right age for you.
How old do you think the oldest living person is? I don't know the answer.
12. 112.
116.
Close. There's got to be some Buddhist monk out there that's like 130.
Oh, yeah, that we don't know about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
I don't disagree.
It's got to be, man. I see Nicholas saying Alex Caruso is the biggest X factor in this game. I actually think I mean this when I say this, Coop. I think the biggest X factor for the Thunder in this game is Chet Holmgren.
Absolutely.
Jeff, $2 super chat. I appreciate you. I would argue he is the biggest X factor in every game going forward as well.
Look, if he is on it and he is up to the task, the Thunder are winning the NBA championship. I think it's that simple.
Yeah. All right, here are our Game 5 hinges. Like, what storylines matter? How do they get played? Does San Antonio still double SGA? Obviously, they won Game 1 on the road. But in Games 2 and Games 3, they would still double SGA when he crossed half court early. And SGA was able to make the easy read, right? Like, you get doubled, you find your quick outlet on the perimeter, and either that player was open from 3, or it was a swing pass, open 3 in the corner, or it was a, all right, 4-on-3, drive to the rim, collapse the defense, finish, or kick out. And I think you kind of saw the change in Game 4 to where the Spurs doubled SGA less, and they still doubled him when he tried to, like, get to his spot in the mid-range. But early as like crossing half court didn't happen as much. And it forced SGA to be more of a cerebral guy and either get to his spot or create in a different manner rather than just easily finding the open man. And I think forcing SGA to really go through his reads and progressions and make the right play is going to be what benefits San Antonio. Not that SGA can't do it, just making him have to think about things a bit more rather than just kind of read and react.
And I do think that OKC hasn't played perfectly when they've gone 4-on-3 and they've double-teamed Shai. He hasn't always made the right play, and then they haven't always made the right secondary pass. Forcing somebody else to beat you is always a good strategy, and if you lose, you lose. But take the ball out of his hands.
Yeah. Next little hinge on here. OKC role players. Listen, we all know role players play much better at home. You look at what Jared McCain did in Game 2. He had, 28, 32 points, something crazy like that. You saw what Alex Caruso did in Game 1, despite the loss, 8 3-pointers made. You saw San Antonio role players play much better at home in Game 4. Like, if OKC gets big-time performance from Jared McCain, who really struggled, Alex Caruso again, you get maybe a better performance from an Isaiah Joe or an Aaron Wiggins, who is 1 of 10 shooting in Game 4. Like, at home, that could change the tide here. So OKC role players got to step up at home, which they've been able to do over the last couple of years. But that's also where this comes into play, Coop. De'Aaron Fox didn't play in Game 1 or Game 2. And he was missed. Why? Well, because Stephon Castle had 21 turnovers in the first 2 games. And yeah, San Antonio was able to split those 2 games, but De'Aaron Fox's veteran point guard mentality, leadership, playoff experience with both Sacramento and San Antonio will be more beneficial to the Spurs on the road than it was at home. So that is a big-time factor in here. De'Aaron Fox's first game for the Spurs in this series on the road. Can they utilize his experience to their advantage?
Couldn't agree more. Castle was just reckless with the ball in the first 2 games in OKC, and now they have the steadying presence in Fox.
And now we'll get to the 2 X factors for each team. We already alluded to it. For OKC, we have it as Chet Holmgren. He is just so hit or miss. Like, in Game 1, he was awful. In Game 2, he was pretty good. Game 3, I actually can't even remember if he was that good. He was not good in Game 4.
He was not good in Game 4.
So if Chet Holmgren shows up and plays well, well then, yeah, OKC's probably going to win every game they play. Especially against a team that has a lot of size in the front court with Wembanyama. But if Chet Holmgren struggles, it favors San Antonio.
Heavily. Yeah, I mean, he truly is the make or break for OKC. If he's able to contain Wembanyama, able to knock down a couple of threes and affect the game on the defensive end, OKC's walking.
And then the San Antonio Spurs X factor, to me, is Julian Champagnie. Now, the Spurs won Game 4, but at home, the starting 4-man for the Spurs really struggled from the field. Didn't score. So, to me, with being on the road, if San Antonio can get Champagnie, who's a very capable 3-point shooter, to knock down some threes, because we know the OKC Thunder defense will funnel the ball to him quite a bit, that might open things up for Castle, Vassell, Fox, even Wemby. So if Champagnie is able to be an X factor offensively, that is very, very beneficial and big for the San Antonio Spurs.
No doubt about it. He's been one of the risers in that Spurs team, been a really good connector for them all season long.
And with the game set to tip off in a minute and a half, starting lineups were just announced. If you're excited for the game and ready for it to get underway, type those me's. Get in the comment section. Spam those me's for me right now if you're excited for Game 5. I'm fired up. I got to be honest. It's nothing more
I'm
fun.
excited.
Is come up here, hang out, and watch the game with all y'all. Give some play-by-play analysis, commentary, have some fun. So if you want to shout out on the show, spam those me's. We got my guy, Kane Angel. What's up, Kane? Good to see you, my friend. Lorenzo, Orchard, Jeff Bartlett, who sent another $5 super chat. Get that on screen here in a second. Uncle Kias. Keep on spamming those me's. Pivotal Game 5, like we said off the open, 83.3% of 7-game series winners win Game 5 when tied 2-2. So this game means a lot if you want to win the Western Conference.
And you know what I love? I'm going to go old head here. The home team wearing white.
They are wearing white, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say. They didn't wear white in Game 1 at
Correct.
home. They lost.
think that's egregious.
Well, that's why they lost. White at home, you win.
No doubt.
Jeff, Jordan had to retire. Kukoc made last-second shot. No.
True.
I hope the Knicks don't win the title. If the Knicks win the championship, I'm going to be in champ.
I'll be happy for Marshall.
I will not be happy for anyone.
You won't?
Nope. I am going to bet the Knicks every game.
That's happiness.
Either I make money every time the Knicks win, or I get to watch Knicks fans sit and piss and I win.
Are you actually going to?
Yes. Every game. So much to the fact I bet on the Spurs today, plus 4.5, because I want OKC to win, because I think OKC would mollywop the Knicks. I'm actually going to bet on the Spurs.
You're that invested in the Knicks losing.
I hate them so much. You don't understand.
I thought you hated the Celtics more.
I did.
And
Is
now
this
it's the
our
Knicks.
TV?
I hope not. No way.
Do any of you guys have a green
Change the channel.
screen? Oh, no, okay. So it was them. Thunder, or the Spurs win the tip, missed their first three. De'Aaron Fox couldn't connect on the right wing shot. Hopefully our NBC broadcast works a little bit better. SGA back the other way, pick and roll. Doesn't get the step back he wanted to, and the Thunder reset. Jared McCain starting in place of Jalen Williams tonight. McCain probing, doubled, and throws it away. Devin Vassell with the steal. He's been really good defensively. Champagnie, kick out three. And the Spurs X Factor misses. Gets it back. Pump fake, drive, kick. Vassell now. And the Spurs reset once again. A little testing out in the opening couple minutes. Castle turns it over. Struggled with it on the road the first two games. Starts off with a TO. McCain, drive, kick. Dort corner three. He's been quiet all series. Remains quiet. Holmgren flies in for the board. Turnaround jumper for Chet goes, and that is a welcome sign if you are a Thunder supporter. Quick three the other way. Vassell missing. And the board falls to Jared McCain.
It's that camera angle.
Yeah, hopefully. McCain now the other way. Backing down. Elbow jumper. Too strong. Ball loose. Dort flies in, but could not grab it. Fox now to the rim. Can't finish over McCain, but gets the ball, stakes it away right from Holmgren's arms. Holmgren looking weak. Dump in past Wemby. Stolen by SGA. Thunder have 5-on-4 if they push. It's Hartenstein to the corner. Dort, three. That one misses. Ball loose. Fox takes it away. Both teams struggling early offensively. Castle, right wing three. Pull up. Good. And the Spurs take the lead. I mean, Luguentz Dort's been so bad in this series.
Awful.
And he's borderline unplayable, Coach.
No, they've been benching him in the fourth quarter. They've been closing with either Mitchell or Wiggins, too. Or McCain.
Both teams struggling offensively. Holmgren. Driving, spinning, jumper. Right over Vassell. 4 points for Chet Holmgren. Once again, the X Factor for the Thunder. Welcome sight. Quickly comes De'Aaron Fox. Little bump finish off glass over Luguentz Dort. SGA driving. Drop-off pass. Stolen by Wembanyama. Thunder. Turnovers. Wemby turns it over. I mean, this is turnover galore, Coop.
It's unbelievable. No team settled in.
Numbers for OKC. But good transition defense from San Antonio. SGA, tough step back midi, too strong. Ball loose, Champagnie has it. Now Spurs the other way. Castle, drop off, Fox, left wing three, too strong. I mean, these teams are shooting bricks. Took the under in this one, or the less, you'd be happy.
Slow it down.
SGA now gets the ball knocked away, finds Hartenstein. What was Wemby doing? Actually, that's actually more on Vassell. Wemby helps double on the baseline. Vassell didn't shade over, leaving Hartenstein wide open underneath the basket for an easy dunk. Back and forth we go. Castle to the rim. Up plays under 2 feet. Kicks to Champagnie in the corner. And he connects. Two of 6 for San Antonio from deep. OKC 0 of 2. Both those shots coming from Dort. McCain driving, throws it away. Turnovers continue to loom large. Champagnie just made a 3. Will tee up another. And hits 2 threes in the first quarter for Julian Champagnie.
We know ball.
Early timeout. Mark Dagenhall. 11-6 San Antonio.
Champagnie starting out hot. I believe they said he was 7 of 33 from 3 in this series when he made that first one. And he found himself wide open in the left corner.
I mean, he started off 0 of 2, has made the last 2.
Unbelievable.
Excuse me, he just missed the first. I thought he missed 2. So he's 2 of 3 from 3. I mean, cool. You have 3 turnovers from San Antonio, 4 turnovers from OKC, so 7 total turnovers and 4 minutes of play.
Yeah, that was a sloppy first little phase of play there in this one. We're going to need some better ball handling and better ball security from both sides. Are you surprised that they went with Jared McCain in the starting 5 as opposed to Mitchell or...
Well, A.J. Mitchell's out with the calf injury.
I forgot about that.
So, Coop with a little mental there.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not surprised. A lot of coaches like to keep some of their bench intact, and I think how did you say Dagenhall? It's right.
Dagno.
Dagenhall?
Yeah, Dagno.
Dagno? I don't know if that's true.
It's Dagno.
No one says no at the end. There's always an out.
Mark Dagno.
I don't know if I believe Coop.
You can look it up.
Either way, coaches like to have their bench attack. I think Mark Dagenhall.
It's not that. That I can tell you.
Really likes to bring Caruso off the bench as that super sub.
Yeah, and that makes sense for sure. AJ Mitchell was that starter in the first, again, against the Lakers and in the first round as well, but he's obviously out tonight with that calf. I'm surprised they didn't go with a guy like Wiggins, perhaps, or Isaiah Joe.
Well, I think they went with McCain. They trust McCain.
Yeah, they do.
And without Mitchell, McCain makes sense because you really got Lou Dort playing the 3, and then McCain's really that 2.
Yep.
And his secondary playmaking at times and shooting really makes a lot of sense.
He can get hot in a hurry.
Now, I wouldn't mind starting Caruso if I was OKC, but he's just been so good off the bench, you got to keep on rolling with it. And to me, if OKC is going to win this game, and that because this credits how good the Spurs are, OKC is going to need one of their bench guys to step up, and good for them. It could be anyone at any night, whether it's McCain, whether it could be Caruso, heck, it could be Aaron Wiggins, heck, it could be the other Jalen Williams, who was big in Game 3's win on the road, could be Isaiah Joe. You never know who it's going to be, which is a strength of theirs, but it also could be a downfall, because if nobody has it, then they're in a bad spot.
Yeah, no question about it, and we'll see who steps up. I bet Mr. Dagno will go to the bench here after this timeout.
Who do you think's in? Who do you think is in? We could just do this, by the way, next.
Yeah, that's fine.
You think Caruso's in?
Maybe he goes Caruso, maybe Wiggins, maybe Joe. I'll say Caruso's in after this.
Caruso's in after this? Well, one thing that is certain, can we get better play here with the turnover?
Oh, yeah. Both teams were just extremely sloppy early. Maybe a little nerves? Game 5 nerves?
I don't know, man. If you're OKC, there should be no nerves. You won a title last year. And it went to a Game 7.
I know, but there's still nerves.
Once you do it once, there should be no nerves ever again. I get it. You feel nerves leading up to the game. But once you're out on the court, there should be no nerves.
Agreed.
I understand for a team like San Antonio, really young, never been in this spot, if you could play a little nervous and cautious. But a team like OKC that won a title last year in a Game 7, there should be no nerves once the game tips off.
Did I just see Love Island, new season?
Starts next Tuesday.
Chill.
USA. Very excited. Substitution, Jalen Williams in for Isaiah Hartenstein. That is Arkansas Jalen Williams. J-Will, they call him. SGA driving, gets into the lane, but misses the layup. And the bad start for the Thunder continues. Castle now in transition. Swinging it for Vassell. Back to Castle. Pick and roll with Wemby. Swung, and it is tipped away by McCain. Fox controls it, gets inside, running floater, can't stick it. I mean, still just not clean possessions for either team. Holmgren, 4 points early, driving on Wemby. Gets into the paint, kicks out for McCain. 5 on the shot clock. Lou Dort's going to have to put something up. Oh, he gets by Vassell. A little off the dribble. Don't see that often from Lou Dort.
That's not his game, but he was able to get one to go there.
See if he can finally put something together in this series. Been awful, and he has an 0 for 2 start from 3. Champagnie with a drive on Holmgren finishes. That's 8 points for Julian Champagnie early. The St. John Johnny. SGA drive spin, loses it, turnover, another turnover from SGA. Here comes Fox. Champagnie, can he stay hot? It's his night.
Oh my.
What a start. SGA drive, kick, swing. It's Holmgren. Cut off. Guess who? Champagnie. Holmgren, 10-foot spin jumper. He's got it on automatic in that little 10-foot range. Oh, but then he gets blown by. Kick out. Wemby. He pump fake. Back to the corner. Champagnie, stay hot. No, but a foul underneath on Jalen Williams, pushing Wembanyama on the glass.
Champagnie with 11 of their 16 to start this one.
Yeah, what a start.
He just ball body mans Chet and gets right to the rim. Knocked down 3 threes as well.
And I don't want this to be like shade throw to Chet. Is there a big man that you fear less, like in terms of size, like length, than Chet Holmgren?
No.
Obviously, like, it's a different story. I just feel as if NBA players don't fear him when they drive to the rim.
Even though he's a good rim protector.
Who says? Wemby, 5 on the shot clock, kick out to Champagnie. Can't make that one, but there goes Stephon Castle, airborne, gets the ball. The ball's knocked out of his hands, but he touched it last, so it's going back to OKC. Alex Caruso and Cason Wallace checked in. Keldon Johnson in for San Antonio.
Cason Wallace, all defensive first team this year.
Wallace, one of the better on-ball defenders out there, to Holmgren. Holmgren feeling it. Drives, kicks. Caruso in the corner. Back to Holmgren. Holmgren, guarded by Dylan Harper. Corner 3, Caruso. Kaboom!
That was such an easy projection.
First 3 of the night for Caruso. He had 8 of them in game 1 here in the building. Stephon Castle just missed a bunny at the rim. Point blank, no one around. OKC, the other way. Holmgren hits the deck and kicks it out to SGA. SGA turns it over, his 3rd of the game. Harper in transition to the rack. He misses, but Champagnie there for the putback dunk. Point blank layups missed by San Antonio. SGA 3 turnovers. He's been a bum so far. There's no way around it. He's been awful. Good ball movement. Cason Wallace, corner 3. Too strong. 4 minutes to go here in the first. Castle loses it. Turnover. Caruso with the steal. Goodness gracious. Is he a top 5 role player all time? Does someone say that? I think it was it Barkley? Someone said that he's a top 5 role player of all time, and I buy it. Holmgren to the rack. Push shot. Good. 8 points for Chet Holmgren. Timeout San Antonio. SGA showing frustration as Mark Dagano
Closer.
implores him to stay with it. The 2-time MVP beside himself. Good thing is, Holmgren's got his back. 8 points, 4 boards. Our 2 X Factors today, Coop, been the 2 best players on the floor.
Unbelievable.
That's why you subscribe. We know ball.
We'll be here for the NBA Draft 2 with draft expert Nick Roloff.
Experts along is a
Connoisseur.
Connoisseur, yeah, sure.
Guru.
Yeah, guru. I don't know if I would say guru. I don't know what I would say. Someone who does. What's a word who does more research than everybody else? Whatever that means.
Beast.
Sure. NBA draft piece. Today's stream is made possible by Prize Picks. Get started today and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Just got to use code HMA when signing up. So many great features. Flex Friday. They'll throw out max discounts. They got Taco Tuesday. If you missed out on Victor Wembanyama's stat projection, that's unfortunate for you. His point projection down from 26 to 19.5. Coop, where are we looking on this projection? I know SGA has one.
Here.
SGA's got at least one assist. Caruso has 1-3. So good start on Caruso. Don't love SGA only having one assist compared to 3 turnovers. And Wemby not having a point seems ridiculous, but he can heat up at any moment. Speaking of Wembanyama, he hasn't even actually taken a shot.
Nope.
So don't love that, but we'll keep an eye on my lineup all game long. Join me and the millions of others over on Prize Picks. Download the app today and use code HMA to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code HMA to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Links in the live chat and description of today's stream. Appreciate the 68 people in the building here. Interesting action here back and forth in Game 5 so far. A lot of missed shots, a lot of turnovers. Julian Champagnie and Chet Holmgren are the only reason why these two teams are in double-digit points. Holmgren's got 8.
Champagnie's
got 13. So without those two guys having a feel for their shot, we might have like a legit 7-5 first quarter with 4 minutes to go.
SGA is clearly spooked with how San Antonio's playing him defensively in this
But
one.
notice, like I said, they finally made adjustments. They're really not doubling him.
No.
As much when he crosses half court. They're making him get into the pick and roll and make the read,
Correct.
make the play with their length and physicality, and he just simply has struggled.
Yeah, I mean, in games 1 or maybe it was just game 1 and a little bit of game 2, they would trap him literally as he crossed half court, and now they're kind of hesitating on that. They're allowing either Chet or Jay Will to come set the screen, and then they're either trapping him off of that or hedging, and they're forcing him to make a decision. And yeah, it does feel like San Antonio's length is impacting Shai early.
Yeah. Certainly interesting, to say the least.
Pop quiz.
Yeah.
Lu Dort is from what Canadian city?
Isn't it a province?
It is a city within a province.
Quebec.
He is from Quebec, but what city is he from?
I don't know. Coop, I barely know the names of big things in there. So.
Toronto is a city, and the other biggest city in Canada is?
Vancouver?
Montreal.
Oh. All right.
I was very good, though.
I know Quebec's really close to Rochester.
Yes, it is.
All right. Back in action here. Thunder leading by 3.
It's like an hour drive.
Yeah, it's only an hour and a half. Keldon Johnson gets to the rim, can't finish. A lot of missed shots from San Antonio at the rim tonight. Thunder have numbers. Holmgren, right wing, pump fake, drive, triple teamed, loses it out of bounds, but it will be off San Antonio. Thunder just been a bit careless with the basketball so far. I mean, both teams have. I mean, the Thunder have been turning it over left and right, and the Spurs can't make a shot at the rim. But San Antonio still leads by 3. SGA looking to drive. Keldon Johnson called for a reach-in. First foul on San Antonio tonight. Not many fouls whistled early here, Coop. Only one on each side.
Yeah, the whistles have been swallowed.
I didn't even see who the officiating crew was for this game.
I saw Tony Brothers was in there. Looks like James Capers.
Cason Wallace right to the rim. No deterrence. And he pulls OKC within 1.
Can't tell who the other one is.
12 points in the paint for the Thunder. Bodies flying. Keldon Johnson lobbing for Wembanyama. And he's on the board for the first time tonight. Boy, is that just a cheat code. Throw it to the top of the backboard and let Wemby go get it.
Sean Wright's the other one.
So, Tony Brothers.
James Capers?
James Capers. And Sean Wright.
Did you see that that player survey that they put out that had Tony Brothers listed as one of the best officials in the league?
I know a lot of NBA fans don't like Tony Brothers.
The players like him.
as a fan, I don't know if I've ever had an issue with Tony Brothers.
I personally either, really.
Scott Foster can go suck it. Wembanyama takes a seat for the first time. In comes Luke Cornett. Caruso, corner three. Can't drill that one. Hartenstein on the glass. Another opportunity. Kick out. Wallace now. 5 on the shot clock. SGA has to make something happen. Oh, what a drive! But he misses the floater. The 2-time MVP simply does not have it right now. Carter Bryant the other way loses it. Wallace knocked it out of bounds. SGA with 3 turnovers and 0 of 3 shooting, Coop.
Yeah, it's an uncharacteristic start to this one. He's kind of struggled in the starts of games with a little more frequency in this postseason.
Luke Cornett has been good in the regular season. Not much here in the postseason. Carter Bryant, left wing 3. No. And Hartenstein boxes Cornett out. 2.5 to play in the opening 12. SGA driving, gets inside, high arcing bank shot, no. Kick out, Kenrich Williams has it. Oh, if you're getting Kenrich Williams threes, it might be your night.
If Kenrich is knocking them down, just give it to OKC now.
We're tied up at 20. He cannot shoot. Harper, probing, floater, fouled. He'll be heading to the charity stripe for 2.
I can't say I had Kenrich Williams' first quarter minutes on my bingo card.
Well, he actually played in Game 4 quite a bit.
Yes, he did.
With no Jalen Williams, Mark Dagano.
Closer.
How is that not right, according to you?
Dagno.
It's not Dagno. It's Dagino, if anything. 100%. Michael says, hey, really big fan of you. Appreciate it. How did you get mod? Who gave you mod, Michael? Or Michelle, excuse me.
That's interesting.
I only knew of one mod on this channel after it was time in. That was it.
That's what I thought. Maybe Albert did.
Or Smitty, maybe.
Or Parker.
Yeah. Or Seeps.
It
was Elper. Mod on Patriots and Alabama. Okay. Well, thanks, Michelle. I don't know if Elper, but no doubt, no ding on Michelle here. I don't know if Elper should be given permission to give mods out.
Agreed.
That's just me, though.
Agreed.
SGA inside, foul, but it will be on the rebound, I think? No, they're going to say Carter Bryant caught SGA on the lower body. Gilgeous-Alexander really struggling tonight. Going to get an opportunity to maybe get going here with 2 free throws. I mean, SGA really struggling
here. Yeah, his points per game have gone down from the first 2 rounds by over 5, shooting less than 40% from the field.
Assist numbers way up, though. What's up, Mike?
10
Tied
assists.
up at 22 again, with under 2 to go here in quarter number 1. Carter Bryant to the rim, flushes it home.
The rack attack.
Can SGA get going? Flings it to the corner for Caruso. Caruso works it to Wallace. Wallace with a drive inside. Blocked by Harper, but a foul is called.
A little late.
I think they're going to call it on Harper.
Do you like Carter Bryant coming out of Arizona?
I did. I thought San Antonio was a really good fit for him. He's never going to be someone that really is a creator offensively. I thought like the best case scenario for Carter Bryant would be like OG Anunoby. I think Carter Bryant's more of an athlete in terms of like fluidity.
Mm-hmm.
I remember saying that and thinking that, but the size, the wingspan, he had like an NBA ready body right away. You could see his wingspan. I mean, he's guarding SGA when he's on the floor, so they trust him a lot. Young Bucks in OKC, man. Darren Fox getting to the left hand inside. Can't make the layup. Ball loose. Saved by Kenrich Williams. OKC 4-on-3. SGA in transition. Drop off. Caruso! And he throws it away. This was a story in game one, just unable to take advantage of transition opportunities, and OKC does it again. 7th first quarter turnover. Fox spinning on Caruso inside, the up and under kick out. Carter Bryant for 3. Connects. The rookie with 5 straight points. Three-point Spurs lead. Thunder looking to go 2 for 1 here. Under 10 on the shot clock. Caruso sets a screen. SGA driving right. Doubled. Swing. Caruso. Back to SGA for 3. Splash! SGA finally sees one go in. And he evens the game up at 27. Oh, and then Cason Wallace just takes it away from Harper. Misses the layup. Saved by Caruso. And the Thunder have it with a chance to take the lead. And Carter Bryant fouls SGA. What a play defensively by Cason Wallace, just taking it away from the rookie Harper in the backcourt. You see there, Coop, while Wallace was a first-team All-NBA defender.
Yeah, that's been his calling card, and that's why he's going to be in the NBA for at least a decade, because he's just so staunchy on that end of the floor. If he can develop the offensive side of his game a little bit more, you could be looking at a guy who's playing a lot of games and playing a lot of minutes in this league.
He's already trusted to play a lot, but he just isn't an initiator offensively, although he could have that potential in a different role. SGA at the line with them being in the bonus. Gilgeous-Alexander starting to find his shot here a bit. Now up to 6 points in the game. Make it 7 as the Thunder take a 29-27 lead. Shot clock turned off as Thunder hold a 2-point lead. Can San Antonio tie or reclaim the lead after the first 12 minutes? Turnovers have been the story so far. Wemby, 4 on the clock, facing up on Hartenstein. Gonna have to take a step back 3. Top of the K, way off, air ball. And the Thunder, after a very up and down first 12 minutes, hold a 2-point lead.
What a game on our hands.
What a start to this one, Producer Coop. If you're enjoying the game and enjoying the show, hit that thumbs up icon. 93 people in the building. Let's get to 45 likes right now. We're at 29.
Come on.
Hit that thumbs up icon if you haven't already. Help us out. Help us out. Hit that like button, please. Greatly appreciated.
Peter says this is way better than the Knicks game yesterday. Yeah, the Knicks haven't played a good game since game 1.
Yeah, and then all the other... Well, game 3 was close enough to be good. It was close enough. It's been close enough. By the way, speaking of the Knicks, this is one thing that's driven me up a wall about the Knicks. And it's everybody making the victory lap and going back at Becky Hammon for saying that she doesn't believe Jalen Brunson is a 1A player and you can't win a championship with a small guard. Because it's only really, as your best player, because it's only happened in the last 15 years with Steph Curry, who is a top 12 player in the history of the sport. And Knicks fans are saying victory laps because they made the finals. Am I mistaken? Did she say could never win the conference, or did she say win the championship?
She said championship.
Don't you think that's ridiculous to consistent? Because Marshall does it all the time. Like, whenever there's like a stat of Brunson that's really good, they tweet at Becky Hammon. She said win a title. And if Jalen Brunson never wins a championship in New York, then she was right.
Absolutely. So
that's something that drives me nuts as I see the Becky Hammon tweet and quote across my timeline. Like, why are they taking victory laps when she hasn't been proven wrong yet?
I don't know. Becky Hammon, she got fired for a reason.
Do you agree or disagree with Becky Hammon?
Disagree, because it's been proven wrong.
By who?
that you can win a title with the small guard.
Well, she said when asked about Jalen Brunson that she doesn't view him as a 1A player because small guards aren't lead guys on championship teams outside of Steph Curry. So, like, she's right. She said in the thing, it was like, the only player to do so is Steph Curry over the last 10, 15 years, and he's an all-time great. I don't think Jalen Brunson is very good, but he is nowhere even close to being considered an all-time great.
He is not an all-time great. I do believe they can win a title with Jalen Brunson as their one.
We'll find out.
It's not going to be this year.
If they don't win it this year, they're never going to win it. I actually firmly believe that.
You might be right.
Because here's my reasoning for that thought. Is the East will never be as weak as it was this year. It was very, like, it was a lot of parity, but the Cavs were never, like, the Cavs weren't that good.
No.
No one thought they could beat the Knicks. No one did. And if you did, then you've got to get something checked. I mean, the Celtics were injured. They went out early. The Sixers had no business making the second round. The Pistons were kind of fraudulent. So, like, the Knicks were the favorites to win the East. I mean, they'll be the favorites again next year, but, like, teams are going to get more healthy. Giannis could be on the Heat or the Celtics. Like, and this is the year for the Knicks to get it done. They made the finals with ease, and the Thunder and Spurs are only going to get better. Hartenstein missing a little push shot floater. Wembanyama the other way is fouled by Hartenstein, so it's going to be 2 free throws for Wemby. Quiet start for Victor, only 2 points. Looking to add to that total here. What's up, Charlisha? Peter says OKC would beat the Knicks, but the Spurs wouldn't. I actually think I would pick both teams in the West to beat the Knicks. I do think it would be a much tighter series if it was San Antonio rather than OKC, because OKC just matches up perfectly, right? Like, if the Knicks want to go to their double big lineup with Chet or with Cat and Mitchell Robinson, well, the Thunder have the option to go Holmgren and Hartenstein. And Hartenstein obviously could battle with Mitchell Robinson pretty good there. You've got Cason Wallace and Caruso to stick on Brunson. You got other wing defenders to be able to put on guys like OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges. Like, to me, the entire series, Coop, would hinge on Karl-Anthony Towns.
100%.
And if it's with OKC and New York, and I just
Which
don't.
Cat are you getting?
And I just don't trust, as good as Cat's been in the playoffs, in the NBA Finals for Cat to be the reason why the Knicks win it.
As I said,
if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'll
getting?
take history over potential.
If the Knicks are to win the finals, Cat would have to be the finals MVP.
I actually agree with that.
Yeah.
Because Brunson's going to be good.
Yep.
But he's going to have to grind, man.
Yep.
And Cat would have to be a game breaker. But we watched Cat 2 years ago, before he was traded to New York, get killed in the postseason in the Western Conference against the Mavericks. And so, I don't know. Free throws by Caruso tie this game up, and then he gets the steal on Harper. Harper with a pair of turnovers. Caruso playing well. Thunder the other way. Hartenstein push shot, baseline, good. And this is where that youthful inexperience from San Antonio looms large. Castle to the rim, hop-stepping inside, draws a foul. That's 2 straight fouls on Hartenstein. I mean, Caruso, is he special on that defensive end or what? Like, I'm not saying Caruso's going to shut down Brunson, because Brunson's actually played well against him in regular season matchups in the past, but you have a rotation of Cason Wallace, Luguentz Dort, and Alex Caruso on the perimeter, and that's just unbelievable stuff. Jalen Williams will check in for Hartenstein, who has 2 fouls, as Castle misses the first free throw. Castle makes the second. Thunder lead by 3. Jared McCain comes in. Harrison Barnes, the vet, in for the first time tonight. Caruso handling the ball here. They get it to McCain. McCain, pick and roll. Williams to the corner. What a pass. And Cason Wallace pays it off. Thunder by 6. Largest lead of the game. Trailed by as much as 8 in the first quarter. Castle looking for a quick response. Can't have it. Wallace flies in for the board. Ball movement. Caruso thought about a corner 3. Wallace between the legs, dribble drive, kick. Jalen Williams, right wing 3. It's raining threes in OKC. 9-point lead for the Thunder. Largest lead of the game by any team.
Their bench can just obliterate you, man. You get Jalen Williams who can knock him down, Caruso. I mean, they are just so deep and have so many guys that can beat you. And that's why they're the defending champs and probably going to go back-to-back.
And the favorites. I mean, Coop, odds don't tell the whole story. But how telling was it that going into tonight's game, if you were to look on FanDuel, the odds to win the NBA Finals, the Thunder were the overwhelming favorites.
Oh, yeah.
At plus 105, the Knicks were plus 260, and the Spurs are plus 280. For the Spurs or Thunder to have better odds than the Knicks, with them being tied at a 2-2 series, is crazy. And it tells you what Vegas thinks in terms of favoring the Western Conference 2 teams over the Eastern Conference Knicks. And for the Thunder to be plus 105 is crazy because, like, they have
2-2 in this series.
They got to win the series. And even if you said it was Thunder Knicks, that tells you that they would be heavily favored in that series. They'd be probably like minus 150 to minus 200 to win the finals.
And then the Knicks would be,
I would guess plus 220.
Yeah.
Oh, well, actually, let's just call it plus 260.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because why would it change?
Right.
I mean, I guess if it's the Spurs, maybe it gets bumped up to 220.
The boys in the desert, and they usually are correct when it comes to these kind of things. So,
not always correct, but usually pretty correct.
Usually pretty correct.
Peter says crazy to think how injured the Thunder is. I mean, yeah, they're dealing with injuries to arguably 2 of their best, 5 players, Coop? Like, if you rank the Thunder roster, where does A.J. Mitchell and Jalen Williams stack up? Because as much as I've flamed Chet Holmgren all the time, he's in the top 5. Caruso's in top 5.
Yeah,
SGA is obviously 1. Is Jalen Williams and A.J. Mitchell there? Jalen is for sure. But
yeah, he is for sure.
Is he? Would you consider him their second or third best player?
I would go second. I think he's there too.
Over Chet?
I would. And then I put Chet 3.
I think Caruso's 4.
Probably 4.
But who's the 5th? Is it a guy like Hartenstein, who might not put up the numbers, but in terms of importance? Is it A.J. Mitchell, who's been phenomenal off the bench? Is it Cason Wallace?
I'd go Wallace, actually.
I mean, Wallace is there. The problem is, like, as good as Cason Wallace has a really high ceiling. He has 7 points tonight. He's been phenomenal. Forced a couple turnovers. Cason Wallace's bad is pretty bad.
Yeah.
As good as
his lows are lows.
As good as he is defensively, if he has a bad night offensively, he's like unplayable with his, because if he's bad offensively, he could just turn the ball over. He misses every shot he takes. Like, it's interesting. But I think Cason Wallace, A.J. Mitchell, it's a tough decision there for who's the 5th most important / best player in the Thunder. Oh, my.
Is that not something?
Why? Who told you that?
My sources.
Slack to me. Oh, wow. Out of the timeout, a Spurs turnover. I think Cason Wallace got another steal. But McCain misses a floater. I mean, we didn't even see. Why would he do that?
I have no idea.
Do you think a lot of people said no, potentially?
Yes.
And he's filling spots?
I do.
I was kind of surprised I got the invite because it came in so late.
I haven't got my physical one yet.
I also didn't think Remo was close to him.
His first round down. Crazy to me, but
Wembanyama fouled. He's getting a pair of free throws. Jalen Williams called. The defense that has just been swarming between Caruso and Wallace on these Spurs young ball handlers have been overwhelming so far. Wemby makes the first free throw. Wemby's been quiet tonight, 5 points. Make it 6 as he pulls the Spurs within 7. Wemby 4-4 at the line now. Only taking 2 shots. It's been the OKC others so far. SGA, 7 points, but Chet's been great. Caruso, Cason Wallace. McCain with a dribble drive to the rim. Sneaks it over the outstretched arms of De'Aaron Fox. McCain with the breakdown drive inside. Champagnie, the hero for the Spurs, continues his hot shooting from beyond the arc. 16 first half points. What a game in first half for Julian Champagnie, the hero.
I love the way Jared McCain plays on the offensive end, man. He's such a just pure scorer of the ball.
I mean, I wasn't the only one that said this, but I reacted on Twitter when the Sixers traded McCain. I said that's unfair. Caruso now with a drive. Up and under layup, no, but a foul. Is it on the shot or on the rebound?
That's going to be on Champagnie there.
Caruso went flying. Holmgren went flying on the rebound. I don't know if this is in the shooting or if it was on Holmgren with the glass. They're going to call it was on the shot. They're saying Champagnie little forearm shove in the back, and yeah, he did. Holmgren took a shot in the paint looking for the board by Harrison Barnes. Caruso's been phenomenal tonight so far. 5 points, pair of steals. He had 8 threes in the opening game of the series. Makes the free throw there. Ooh, Caruso's head snap there hitting the deck. Might have even had his little bald head hit the floor. Caruso gets both free throws to fall, averaging 15.8 points per game this series. Has 7 so far tonight and puts the Thunder back up by 8.
Caruso 7 and 3.
Wemby with a 3. No, but Barnes on the deck. We're going to have a rebounding foul. Both teams playing really physical. Foul will be on Caruso or I think Cason Wallace. We talked, briefly asked question, is Caruso a top 5 role player of all time? Someone said it on social media. If the Thunder win the ring this year.
And he's got 3 titles?
3 titles, and a main reason why in the last 2 in OKC. Like, you could argue how important was he in the Lakers ring in 2020, but
still was.
Like, the last 2 have been a huge factor. I think he would go down. Wemby, pull up in the midi. No, he's not had his A game from the field. Thunder have a chance to increase the lead to double digits. Ball knocked out of bounds. Will be side out.
You look at Draymond, greatest role player of all time.
I don't consider him a role
Scotty?
player. Coop,
he's a 2.
Role players are like not top 3 on the team.
And so you won't consider Draymond.
No, if you win Defensive Player of the Year, that automatically cuts you
Even
off.
if he
You
was the fourth
cannot
best player on the team?
You cannot be considered a role player if you win D-play.
Fair enough. I'd consider Draymond a role player.
That's ludicrous. Caruso, pull up in the mid-range. Oh, everything up, Caruso. 10-point Thunder lead. Largest of the game. Oh, that's a travel.
Yeah,
They're going to call a foul. I think they're going to call on Caruso. That'll be his first as Castle spun and hit the deck. I thought he traveled with it, but it looks like Caruso might have incidentally tripped him. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. You really think Draymond's a role player? That's crazy.
I absolutely do. He was the fourth option on those teams.
Depoys cannot be considered role players.
I think they can.
No.
You can't call Tyson Chandler a role player? You want a depoy. Marcus Smart? Those are role players.
You made great points on Tyson Chandler and Marcus Smart. Counter argument. Anybody who's going to be a top 75 player of all time can't be counted as a role player.
Okay. I think that's a fair argument.
Counterpoint.
I think it's a fair argument.
I mean, that was a great rebuttal to my depoys can't be role players, consider role players. But just because he wasn't flashy in terms of the offense, I think considering Draymond a role player is incredibly disrespectful.
That's why I think he's the greatest role player of all time, though.
But, like, he should not be in the same category as Alex Caruso. I'm sorry.
They both serve a role.
Also, like, in two of those rings, Draymond was the third best player.
Yeah. First in the last.
Yeah. Ironically, it's crazy to think Andrew Wiggins was the second best player on the Warriors
on
when they won in 2022.
Clay was great that year, too, though.
Yeah. 8-point game. Castle pick and roll with Wemby. Kicks to the corner. Fox has been really quiet tonight. Misses the three. Rebound. Goes to the Thunder. McCain, quick shot in transition. I don't know if that was the right decision there by Jared McCain. Oh, Fox with an in and out dribble. Gets into the paint. Kicks it out. Keldon Johnson with a baseline drive. Finishes. That's what getting 2 feet in the paint as a point guard can do. And now we'll have a foul on Keldon Johnson away from the ball.
We'll revisit this convo at halftime, but rack your brain of top role players of all time.
I mean, Mystic is correct. Robert Horry, I think, is the best.
Big Shot Bob, 7-time champ.
Yeah. Low key, could Steve Kerr be in there?
Bruce Bowen.
Yeah. We'll think about it. SGA with a dribble, drive, pull up, elbow jumper, left it short, kick out, rebound, Jalen Williams. Holmgren's been hot. Oh, rejected by Wemby. Castle loses the handle the other way. Is that not a double dribble? Well, Vassell misses a three, Castle with the rebound, and then a foul inside, Wemby grabbed. Was that not a double dribble?
Maybe they're saying he lost control of it?
Oh, they're showing the wrong replay. Oh, they're showing Caruso may have rolled his right ankle a bit, and he headed to the locker room after being subbed out. Something to monitor there. The injuries for OKC continue to stack. I think Caruso would be legitimately detrimental.
Yeah, it looked like he was fine because he was walking off without a limp, but we'll certainly monitor that.
Wemby at the line.
Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher, go to one. Wembanyama has done most of his damage at the charity stripe tonight. Now 5 of 5. OKC can still win without him. I actually don't know if they can. I think if they were to lose Alex Caruso, maybe they can win the game. I think that I would take the Spurs to win the series if they didn't have Caruso the rest of the way. Dylan Harper fouls Jared McCain there, as the Spurs have cut the 10-point deficit down to 4. No, that was a flop by Dylan Harper.
I was going to say, a little acting job there.
And then a flop by McCain, which drew the foul. Both teams in the bonus for the final 6 minutes of this half. SGA turns it over again. Castle in transition. Fouled by Gilgeous-Alexander reaching in. Oh, they're going to say that's a take foul. Gilgeous-Alexander has been atrocious tonight. There's just no way around it.
No shot that's a take foul.
Dude, he put his arms out.
With McCain back like
Which
that?
I don't think is actually the right call whatsoever.
No.
The Spurs just got absolutely blessed by the officials. People are like, this is funny. I know he's not, but like SGA free throw merchant. I mean, Wemby's been a merchant tonight.
6 of 6? Or
7
7 of 7?
Wemby's got 9 points. He's 7 of 7 at the line.
The script is flipped.
With 6 minutes to go in the half. It's been all free throws for Wemby and San Antonio. Keldon Johnson. Oh, that's an offensive push-off. No call, as Johnson just absolutely, I'm not going to use the word. Let's go baby Chet Holmgren. A little weak inside, Chet. Hit the weight room, dude. And it's a 9-0 run by the Spurs to draw themselves within 1.
It looked like the Spurs were going to be down and out here, but they have stormed back here through the charity stripe.
We got a barn burner so far in a pivotal Game 5. Remember, folks, I'll say it probably a couple more times. 83.3% of Game 5 winners in a 2-2 series go on to win that 7-game series. So quite a major game tonight. Get started with Prize Picks, the sponsor on today's stream. $50 instantly in lineups for you when you start off using code HMA and making a $5 lineup. You can make some money off your ball knowledge. They've got a social feeds feature, which allows you to copy lineups from others. You can even follow me at RollyCS. You would see that I placed a $10 lineup on this 3-player entry. More on Alex Caruso 3-pointers made. He's got 1. We'll see if he comes back from the injury. If he does not, this will actually be removed from my lineup. I have more on SGA assists, 6.5. He's got 2 so far. I still feel pretty good that he will get to 7. And I feel pretty strong that Wembanyama will get to 19.5. That was a Taco Tuesday discount, down from 26 to 19.5 points. So I like where I'm at early in this lineup. We'll track it the rest of the game, but join me on Prize Picks. Download the app today and use code HMA to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That is code HMA to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's stream. Woo! This game is going to be quite a good one down the stretch. I can bet you that.
As I said, it won't be quite Game 1, I don't think, but man, I think we might be in for something special.
Out Storm Chaser says Spurs fans acting like they've never been out here. What do you mean? What do you mean? Who do I think wins?
I'm taking Thunder.
The series or the game? I guess it's like the same, but
Yeah, more or less.
if you really believe in the statistics of 83.3% chance of winners of Game 5 win the series. Who do I think wins the game? I think I'll take the Thunder. I think the Thunder. I think I'll take the Thunder. Now, I will change that thought if Caruso's injury is actually really serious and he's going to miss time. But we got a 1-point game with 6 minutes to go in the first half. If Caruso's out, Lu Dort's got to step up. Kenrich Williams is in. SGA driving to the rim, step back 10-footer on the baseline, gets the roll. And we'll see if SGA can settle in here. He has really struggled with his shot tonight. 2 of 7 from the field, 9 points. He has 4 turnovers too. Castle probing inside. 6 on the shot clock. Dylan Harper can't ring in the pass. It's an errant one from Keldon Johnson that goes out of bounds. Turnover. 140 people watching it. That thumbs up icon if you haven't already. 39 likes. Let's get to 50 likes ASAP. And Stephon Castle fouls SGA 80 feet from the basket. That's the mistake with the Thunder being in the bonus. So 2 free throws coming for SGA.
That's just poor IQ there from Castle.
And I get wanting to be aggressive, force a turnover. Can't do it.
Nope.
And that's a foul. And the last thing you want to do is get SGA at the line for free throws, letting him see the ball go through the hoop and maybe find a rhythm. SGA low-key almost had Wemby touching dirt there. Did you see that? I actually am convinced, and I know the statistics won't back it up. Has SGA ever missed a free throw?
He doesn't miss it very much. What? He's damn near 90%.
It's like I've got the same bit with SGA that I do with Trey Murphy on the Pelicans.
Oh, I have it with LeBron.
I'm convinced Trey Murphy never misses a three.
I'm convinced LeBron is a 50% free throw shooter.
Oh, I have that with Andrew Wiggins on the Heat. I'm convinced he's a 50% free throw shooter. SGA now 6 of 6 at the line, so both Wemby and SGA living at the line. Castle, pull-up, jumper, true.
SGA, 88% free throw shooter on the year, 86.4 for his career.
Castle now with 8 points. SGA with a step-back midi, too strong. So the free throws don't get him going. Devin Vassell has been extremely quiet tonight. Castle now on the wing. Probing at the elbow. Finds a cutter in Harper, who gets it knocked away. Back to Wemby. Wemby misses inside. Ball loose. Kenrich Williams secures the loose ball. Cason Wallace now the other way. Kick out Dort. Left wing three. Oh, Dort finally making something happen.
The Dorter chamber.
I mean, he's been so bad all series long. That's got to feel so good for him to finally make an impact. Vassell, pull-up midi. Way off. Ball loose. Still loose. Bodies hit the deck. SGA fighting for it. No, it's Dort. It's going to be a jump ball between Dort and Harper. Both players around 6'4", 6'5". Not a clear advantage between the two. It just means more at this stage of the season, Coop. Look at Dort hit the deck. That's embarrassing, actually, by Keldon Johnson and Harper not to get on the floor first.
Yeah, that's not good. It's going to be Dort versus Wemby here?
No, Harper.
Yeah, you said Wemby was lurking. Yeah, Wemby was lurking in the circle.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what this is. The ref pointed at Harper and Dort. Well, Wemby will sit down as Luke Cornett checks back in. The hero for San Antonio, Julian Champagnie, back in too.
Did Wemby play the entire game up to that point? I can't remember.
No, he took a seat at the end of the first quarter. Dort and Harper. Looks like Harper does have the reach advantage. Dort's trying to time it up. And the tip is won by Dort.
That was hilarious.
That was a pretty funny sequence there. SGA driving on Fox. Ball knocked loose. Turns from 10 and hits. SGA starting to find a bit of a rhythm here.
Mid-range assassin.
13 points now for the two-time MVP. Harper, no hesitation, bottoms the triple. First shot that falls for the number 2 overall pick out of Rutgers. SGA, another turnover, that's 5. Vassell, probing, finds Champagnie, who gets inside but can't convert, gets it back, blocked by Holmgren, gets it again. A third opportunity for the Spurs. And they'll have 8 on the clock, side out as the ball goes out on Holmgren.
Champagnie working that offensive glass there. Able to give them a third chance. Caruso back on the bench.
He does have a towel on his ankle. I'm assuming it's iced up. Fox probing, step back elbow jumper. Can't get the full. That was such a pretty move. Chet Holmgren is the softest big man alive.
That was awful.
Thunder came away with it, but how does Holmgren not secure that board? Numbers for OKC. Dort driving, elbow jumper. That's not your game, pal.
Never.
But Holmgren there on the glass, and he's
so
fouled by Champagnie. He'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, how Chet not grabbing that rebound is inexcusable.
I'm texting Steves.
That's his guy.
I know. Every time he sucks, I text Steves.
First-time All-Star this year and his first-time All-Defensive honor. Runner-up in the DPOY next to Victor Wembanyama this year. Averaged 1.9 blocks a night.
Hey, I actually don't mind the Thunder, personally. I know other people do. Them winning has only one bad thing, and it's Chet Holmgren having a ring and potentially multiple. Because he doesn't deserve anything with how soft he is. Alex Caruso checks back in, so that's important there. As Holmgren makes both free throws, putting OKC up by 7.
Jalen Williams sitting on the bench there. Hopefully they get him back for the finals.
Holmgren now in the double figures. Castle on the wing. Gets a screen from Vassell. Champagnie gets downhill, bumps Holmgren to the corner. Vassell's been quiet, and he'll stay quiet. Thunder have a chance to build this lead with Wemby on the bench here to end the half. SGA gets inside, swings it for Dort. One more to Williams. Holmgren's been solid here early. Driving on Cornette, gets by him and finishes.
I'll tell you what, that's a nice move.
That's an impressive move by a 7-footer. As Wemby set the check in now. Thunder led as much as 10, back up to 9. And an illegal screen, Julian Champagnie, and the Thunder have a chance to get it to 11 or more.
Wemby challenges Luke Cornette. Holmgren. He's able to put it on the floor and drop the shoulder. That was really impressive from a guy of his size. We're going to have a challenge here. Yeah.
So Mitch Johnson, the Spurs head coach, challenging the illegal screen call. This is a big-time challenge because if he is unsuccessful, not only do they lose a timeout, but they would be out of challenges the rest of the way, which could loom large late in a pivotal Game 5. So this Spurs bench and coaching staff must feel pretty confident about this being overturned.
Yeah, they better feel confident that they're going to get this one right.
So, Coop, 9-point Thunder lead after a pretty slow, sloppy start. Ended up being a relatively high-scoring first half here with the Thunder on the precipice of 60 points. What do you make of this first half?
Look, it started out really sloppy with both teams turning it over a lot, and it feels like OKC's just settled in a little bit more than the Spurs have. Shai's really turned it on here in the second quarter with 13. Even though he's just 3 of 9 from the field, it does feel like he's settled in a little bit more. And OKC's getting more contribution across the board. You see Caruso there with 9 points. You have 5 from Dort, including a much-needed 3. Jalen Williams made one as well. They're getting contributions across the board, where for the Spurs, it's been the Champagnie show. I mean, he's got 16 in this first half. De'Aaron Fox been horrific in this one. They need Wembanyama, they need Fox to really step up. They're going to change it to a defensive foul.
Yeah, so it's going to be a successful challenge for the San Antonio Spurs. They're actually saying that Holmgren pushed Champagnie into Dort, which forced the illegal screen action. So not only does the offensive foul get overturned, but it actually is a foul on Holmgren, which has the Spurs in the bonus. So it goes from OKC ball and a Spurs turnover to 2 free throws for Julian Champagnie. Spurs retain their timeout and challenge. That's big time for later on in the game.
Yeah, shout out to the Spurs video crew who got that one right. That guy's either most liked or most hated guy on the bench.
At all times, yeah. Champagnie makes the free throws. Been the most important player for the Spurs tonight, with De'Aaron Fox and Devin Vassell combining for 1 of 12 shooting and 2 points. I mean, if you told Spurs fans that Fox and Vassell would combine for 1 of 12 shooting and 2 points this far into the game, I think they would agree that, hey, we're probably down by like 20. But they're only down by 8.
And another factor in that challenge, that would have been Champagnie's third.
Champagnie misses the second, so lead stays at 8. SGA probing, swinging, Caruso, right wing 3, give them 2, and the Thunder have their largest lead of the game of 11.
That's big for the prize picks.
Big for the prize picks. Castle with a drive. Oh, what are we getting, ticky-tacky now? What is this? Come on. Listen, we all come as a collective unit to say, hey, we allow a bit more physicality in the postseason. What is that call?
Caruso's wearing an illegal headband. He's got it upside down, the logo. They changed that rule after Rondo.
Is that really illegal?
Yeah.
He's going to get fined?
He might, if they see it.
If they see it. Cool, how would they not see it?
You never know.
How do you mean you never know? Think no one in the NBA league office is going to see that?
And it dawn on them? I remember because Rondo used to wear his upside-down headband all the time, and they made him turn it.
You know what I miss? I miss the ninja headbands.
Yes, agreed.
Jimmy Butler wearing those when he was on the Sixers.
Jalen Brunson wore them too.
It was aura, bro. Drew Holiday wearing it, aura. Mm-hmm. Castle now in the double figures with 10. 9-point Thunder lead. Caruso fouled, reach-in call on Fox, I believe. So 2 free throws coming for Caruso as he just continues his massive impact in this one.
Yeah, the ninja headbands were awesome.
Chill.
Here's our prize picks.
I like it. We're at 3 for SGA, so we just need 4 more. Feel good about that. I mean,
I need 1 more assist before the half.
I would like that. I have a hard time thinking that Wemby isn't going to get to 20 points.
Agreed.
So we just need 1 Caruso 3 and 4 more SGA assists, 10 more Wemby points. That feels pretty good. Caruso knocks down both free throws. Thunder lead back to 11. Trailed by as much as 8 in the first quarter. Now lead by 11. Fox has been pretty brutal tonight. Kicks it to Castle, who misses the 3. And now Champagnie will be called for a 3rd foul as he goes right over the back of SGA trying to get a second chance for the Spurs. And now SGA walks 80 feet to the charity stripe with the Thunder being in the bonus.
And that will be his 3rd.
Clear foul there. I mean, SGA is going to potentially get to 14, 50 points. I've said this for the longest time, Coop. Rebounding fouls, even if you're in the bonus, should not result in free throws.
They should be treated like an offensive foul?
Correct. Offensive rebounding fouls should be treated as a charge. Those don't result in free throws. Why should rebounding fouls result in free throws? What's up, Bayou Raider? What's up, fam?
Oh, Bayou Raiders in the chat. What up?
SGA calmly makes both free throws. He's got 15 points. He's now 9 of 9 at the line. So Wemby 7 of 7 at the line. SGA 9 of 9 at the line. 2 stars living at the charity stripe. Wemby throws it away. Oh, Keldon Johnson able to retain possession. Ball knocked out of bounds. 5 on the shot clock. Minute to go in the first half.
Wemby's got to be more accurate with that pass. Johnson was able to control it.
Hanging that ball in the air with Caruso lurking is a bold move. Wemby, left wing 3, and his struggles continue. And another rebounding foul. This one is on the Thunder, so the Spurs will now get free throws.
That one will be on Caruso.
His second. Now, I am fine with that. Like, a defensive rebounding foul should absolutely result in free throws. Offensive rebounding foul, no chance.
I don't hate that. If they were to change that rule.
I mean, it's an offensive rebounding foul. If an offensive foul doesn't result in free throws, why does an offensive rebounding foul? I get it, it's just a rebounding foul.
It's a loose ball foul.
And how do you determine what's an offensive rebounding foul compared to a loose ball foul? I think a loose ball foul shouldn't be free throws either.
Really?
I think fouls should only be given out when it's clear offense or defensive possession.
I think that's fair. I do think that's fair.
Like, count it towards getting to the bonus, obviously, but free throws, no. We'll have a foul on Castle, a little too physical on SGA. Tell you what, the officiating, they have either sensed that this game's getting a bit out of a hand in terms of physicality, because they have started to call a lot more ticky-tack fouls, both offense, defense, and on the glass. I mean, Castle does give him a little forearm shove there, but we're having an uptick in foul calls.
These free throws are going to be the 39th and 40th free throws shot in the first half.
By both teams?
Correct.
And half of those are just by Wemby and SGA.
Unbelievable.
I mean, this is I believe, Coop. Yeah, that is 11 of 11 for SGA at the line in this game.
Yep.
Or 10 of 10, excuse me. 10 of 10. Forgot SGA made it 3. Up, 17 points for the MVP. 40 seconds to go. OKC's got a 13-point lead. Fox probing, kicking. It's Keldon Johnson on a spin. Oh, what a finish by the 6th man of the year. And a perfectly executed 2-for-1 as well. SGA driving. Elbow pullback jumper. Oh, that was pure. And that secures OKC, taking a double-digit lead into the break. Shot clock turned off. 69-56.
That stop and pop is just lethal.
That was tough. He struggled tonight, but that was tough. Fox driving, lobbing for Wemby, who tips it up and in. 5.5 seconds to go in the half, though, so the OKC Thunder have a shot here. SGA crosses the timeline, kicks to the corner. McCain 3, good look. Unable to connect, though. Golden opportunity there for the Thunder that they could not take advantage of. So we enter the halftime break with a 69-58 Thunder lead. OKC's, I believe, largest lead of the series at half. The Spurs led by double digits in Game 4. It was tight in Games 1, 2, and 3. So, we'll see here.
I don't know what to make of that game.
Well, I'll tell you what. Averages have been averaging in this one, Coop. Thunder shot 18% from 3 in Game 4. shot horrible from the field, scored 39 first-half points in Game 4. In this first half, 69 first-half points. They're shooting 53% from the field and 50% from three. They also haven't missed a free throw. They are 20 of 20 as a team.
And that's how you win games in this kind of situation.
Yeah, I mean, if you told Spurs fans or Thunder fans that the Thunder would be 21 of 40 from the field, 7 of 14 from three, and 20 of 20 at the line at halftime, everybody would be like, oh, that's a double-digit halftime lead. And here we are with an 11-point lead.
No doubt. Thank you.
So after the first half concludes, grade the game so far. Charlicia saying B. We're also going to put a new live poll. Who you got? A little halftime update. Who you got, Thunder or Spurs? But you're seeing the experience in a pivotal Game 5 really shine here for the Thunder with Caruso, with Cason Wallace. A lot of high-level hoops being played right now.
Dude, how about Frankchester, by the way? They won their first game, playoff game, too. They are on a heater.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now, will the league look into something?
They should. We're going tomorrow night.
Wait, so you're telling me the MVP was some dude on...
It's my friend Grant.
That guy was the MVP?
Of the league. I think it's a sham.
Really?
No way he should have been the MVP.
The leader. He takes this very seriously.
He does not take it that serious is the thing.
Brother, they just said that he studied the other team's niche and stole it when they missed it.
Oh, no way.
That's what someone just said in the chat.
Oh, my God, I missed that. That is unbelievable.
Do you have the team stats, Cope?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it's pull them up. People are asking the stats, the free throw stats.
Just give it a little refresh.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. These are the halftime Steam stats here. You see a lot of turnovers on each side. OKC really efficient from three. They both made more threes, but OKC's been more efficient. And like, if you want to get upset at SGA being 10 of 10 at the free throw line at halftime and be like, oh my God, he shoots 2 more free throws, that's fine. But I think you also have to take into consideration the fact that, I mean, the free throw game is super even. I mean, the Spurs have shot 19, OKC shot 20, so it's not like the whistle has favored either team so far. It's just that OKC has been able to be a little bit more efficient in terms of their offensive game, same amount of threes, but getting more shots in the mid-range and at the rim. I mean, the Spurs missed what, Coop? We kind of like 3 or 4 shots at the rim that like most people would say, oh, they should make.
And Oklahoma City missed a couple at the rim themselves. I am surprised, though, how the game is being called. It feels like they're calling a little more soft contact than they have in the past 4 games. It does feel like they're letting the defenders get away with less. At least, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But to the tune of 39 free throws shot in this half. And both teams shooting a perfect 20 of 20 from OKC, 17 of 19 from the Spurs.
Man. Been quite the game so far. What's up, Ty, man? How you doing? You see the turnovers there, 9-8.
Which is way too much for both of these teams.
I mean, it was like most of it in the first 5 minutes of the game.
It was, yeah. There were 3 or 4 turnovers in the first 5 minutes each. What up, Ty, man?
I mean, SGA has 5 of the Thunder's 9 turnovers. He has 3 assists to 5 turnovers. I mean, Alex Caruso, you just want to talk about an all-time role player, which we've talked about today so far. Pivotal game 5, knows what needs to be done, rolls his ankle, 14 points, 6 of 6 at the line, 2 of 3 from deep, 4 assists, 3 steals. How about this, Coop? Alex Caruso, off the bench tonight, is a plus 18 in 12 minutes. How about this, Coop? Cason Wallace, off the bench tonight, 15 minutes, 7 points, 3 assists, plus 23.
Yeah, Cason Wallace is pretty incredible, man. And that's why I'd put him in the top 5. I just think he impacts the game so positively.
Yeah, this game completely flipped. Remember, folks, the Spurs led 16-8.
Yes, they did.
What happened? Timeout, Thunder. They insert Caruso and Cason Wallace off of the bench. And next thing you know, they lead by 2 at the end of the quarter. And then they extend their lead to double digits in the second quarter. And, I'm not saying it's all Caruso and Cason Wallace, but those two combining for 21 points off the bench, combining for 7 assists off the bench, 4 steals off the bench, is the reason why OKC is up 11 at the break.
100%, and it's the reason they've been the best team for the last 2 seasons, because they are legitimately 10-11 deep, and they can just rely on so many different guys. We haven't even seen Wiggins or Isaiah Joe in the game
Isaiah Joe and Aaron Wiggins haven't played a minute tonight with 2 key rotation players out in A.J. Mitchell and Jalen Williams. And in case you want to flash back at a year, Aaron Wiggins and Isaiah Joe
they were massive.
Were like the 7th and 8th guys on the Thunder team a year ago. And Aaron Wiggins had a major hand, not as much as Isaiah Joe, but Aaron Wiggins was huge in the Thunder's title last year. He can't see the floor this year. I wonder if I really do wonder what the Thunder do this offseason, Coop, even if they win the title again. What do they do? Because at what point do you say, hey, man, we like having this much depth, but keeping Aaron Wiggins and Isaiah Joe on our team to not play is just dumb when we could get pretty solid maybe assets back. I'm not saying they'd get a first-round pick, but if they traded Aaron Wiggins or Isaiah Joe, you have multiple second-rounders.
I do think that there is going to be a market for Jalen Williams, and I can see that happening because of the big contract that he just signed. I could see Oklahoma City wanting to get off that deal and sort of reset their cap table.
Yeah.
And then let's say that they put him on the market. What's a good fit for him? Do they try to trade him to the Bucks for Giannis?
Who?
Jalen Williams.
No, they won't trade for him.
They could if they wanted to.
No, because you're saying, hold on, hear me out. You're saying they could get ahead of Jalen Williams and the pay and his contract kicking in. But if they trade for Giannis,
they would have to extend him.
You would have to extend him, and you would be paying him more than you would be paying Jalen Williams.
Right.
So I don't really see that as something that makes a lot of sense.
Masha Green.
Yeah, it's pretty boring, pretty sloppy.
Sloppy. A lot of free throw shots.
Both sides, though. Yeah. Coop, I actually would like to go back to our conversation a bit earlier. Make sure everyone's hit that thumbs up icon by. Let's get to 50 likes here at halftime. We talked about Alex Caruso. I forgot who said it. I actually want to look it up now. Caruso top 5. I know someone said it. Was it Kendrick Perkins? It might have been K. Perk.
Blind squirrel finds a nut.
It was K. Perk. Good bull knowledge by me. K. Perk said on the 21st of May, what was that, last Friday? Yeah, I think so. That Alex Caruso is the top 5 role player of all time in the NBA. Let's just say they win a championship. Is that the case?
I think it is.
I agree.
That gives him his 3rd ring, including back-to-back on a team in Oklahoma City where he had a profound impact on them winning both of the titles.
All right, so this was an article put out by Bleacher Report in 2018. So this omits the role players of the last 7 years. Here is their 20th best role players.
Okay.
Number 20, Jason Terry.
Wow.
Number 19, Pat Riley, the Lakers. Number 18 was Perkins, with his roles with the Celtics, the
Thunder,
the Cavaliers. Bill Cartwright with the Bulls. Bruce Bowen at 16, San Antonio. Casey Jones, Celtics point guard from all those titles with Bill Russell. Bill Bradley with the Knicks for those 2 titles. Steve Kerr, I had him, his 5 championships with the Bulls and Spurs. Ron Harper with Bulls Lakers. Tony Kukoc. AC Green. Lamar Odom at 9. Saying played behind Kobe, Powell, Bynum, Artest. Yep. Danny Ainge with the 2 titles with Larry Bird in the 80s. Frank Ramsey, never heard of him.
Don't know who that is.
Bobby Jones, the Sixers in 1983.
Never heard of him.
Michael Cooper.
Yep.
The Lakers. It's a good one.
That's a good one.
Don Nelson in the 60s and 70s with the Celtics. John Havlicek.
Yes. Havlicek stole the ball. 6 man. Absolutely.
He is better than, like they're saying, who'd he play alongside with? Havlicek is better than Sam Jones, Tom Heinzone, Bailey Howell, Tave Cohens.
But he came off the bench.
Who cares? He's the second best player on their team.
Was he? I don't know.
I mean, if Bleacher Report's highlighting played alongside Bill Russell and the second name is Sam Jones, Havlicek's better than Sam Jones.
Was he?
Yes. Derek Fisher, number 2. Robert Horry, number 1.
Yeah.
So definitely Robert Horry, definitely Derek Fisher. I'm not counting Havlicek. I'm not doing it. I would put Michael Cooper in there. Now,
is Ron Artest a role player?
I don't think so.
You know?
Havlicek, I just don't think that makes sense. Someone said Shane Battier. I wouldn't put him up there, but is a go.
2-time champ, correct?
Yeah. What about
Robert Horry? Got to be number 1.
Yeah, I agree. Horry, Derek Fisher in there. What about what do you think about Derek White?
He's up there. 1 title though. I mean, Robert Horry's got 7, and Derek Fisher's got 5. Caruso will have 3.
People are saying Tyshawn Prince.
I'll push back on that.
I got one.
Go on.
Who should be a top 5? Andre Iguodala.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no doubt.
He is without a question up there with Fisher.
Yep.
With Horry.
Absolutely agree.
What is it? 3-time champ? Because he was with Golden State all 3 times, right?
4, I believe. No.
He got all 4. No, he wasn't on the last
didn't he
one.
come back?
Curry. Well, Curry only has 4 rings.
Right.
He wasn't there in 2022. I think he was retired. Wasn't he? Did Iggy play in 2022? I thought he was.
Yeah,
done.
he did.
Wow. Well, he didn't play though.
No, but he was on the team.
So he impacted 3 championships.
3 of those.
Iguodala should absolutely be on there, without a question. So if we're doing top 5 role players, Iguodala, Fisher, Horry, I think I would put Steve Kerr on there, dude. Hit some big shots.
Both
5
the Spurs
titles
and the Bulls.
With the Bulls and Spurs. My top 5 would be Kerr, Iguodala, Horry.
You go Kerr number 1?
No, I'm not going on.
Okay.
Kerr, Iguodala, Horry, Fisher. And then if Caruso wins this title, I'll put Caruso in there.
Yeah, I wouldn't put Tayshaun Prince on there. I think he was one of their top 3 options on that team.
Yeah, I just looked up top greatest role players, and people are talking like someone had Manu Ginobili on there. Brother,
6 man.
Just because he comes off the bench doesn't mean that he's a role player. And I hate that narrative.
Agreed. He played a big part.
And that's what I'm talking about Havlicek. Like, really high-level players come off the bench. Like, and I use college, for example. Some of the best college basketball players came off the bench. Like, Deion Waiters went 3rd overall in the draft. he went to Syracuse. He came off the bench because it was just the best thing for that team. So just because you come off the bench doesn't mean that you're a role player. If you wanted to do like a modern day, like last 10 years, top 10 of role players, you can have some fun ones. Like, obviously, Caruso and Iguodala are in there.
Derek White.
Like, Derek White's in there. Like, PJ Tucker. Like,
I fucking hate him, but yes, you're right.
But like Jay Crowder.
Yes.
Jay
I was
Crowder.
going to say Jay Crowder, too.
Like, what are some other fun ones?
Danny Green.
Danny Green's a good one. And we'll have to table that discussion because we're back underway in the second half.
Who you got?
Who you got? Let me know. Spurs or Thunder? Let's get to 50 likes for 3 away. Thunder starts second half with the ball up 11. Holmgren had a good first half. SGA lobs it to Holmgren. Holmgren can't secure it. End of the shot clock. He puts it home, but it's going to be a shot clock violation. Holmgren is maybe... You know what? I'm saying it. I think Holmgren's top 5 most hated player for me. I can't stand watching him play.
You texted Zeke.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got to dump that off in the net, man.
I can't stand watching him. Wemby had 11 points in the first half, spinning inside, can't finish. Bodies go flying. Chet Holmgren gets the board. Hartenstein hasn't played a ton tonight. McCain probing. Kicks it out to Dort. Dort left wing 3. That one can't fall. If you're just joining us, Jared McCain starting this one with no Jalen Williams or A.J. Mitchell. Fox inside spinning. Blocked by SGA. That's the one thing I don't think SGA gets enough credit for, in my opinion, Coop, is how good he is as an off-ball defender. McCain inside. Blocked by Wemby. Dort follows it up.
Yeah.
To finish that thought, SGA, is he the best on-ball defender? No, because he exudes so much energy defensively or offensively. But his weak side rim protection is sneaky good. He in the playoffs specifically, when it matters more, he really gets involved in terms of deflecting and blocking some shots.
Yeah, he's really good on the weak side rim protecting, and he just gets himself into the passing lanes and is really good there as well. It's an underrated part of his game for sure.
Illegal screen, Champagnie. Now De'Aaron Fox called for a foul and one Jared McCain. And this is getting dicey for San Antonio out of the break.
Champagnie picked up his 4th on the other end on the offensive foul, and then Fox just grabs McCain.
How did he make that?
Circus shot. McCain able to put it up off the glass and get it to go.
And even though McCain was not on the title team a year ago, you are seeing the playoff championship experience right now in this first couple minutes of the second half in a massive, massive Game 5.
Absolutely. You can tell who's been there and who hasn't.
McCain misses the free throw. That was the first free throw the Thunder have missed as a team tonight. 20 of 21. Wemby looking to calm things down for San Antonio. Spinning inside. Kicking to Vassell. Swung to Champagnie, who misses the running shot. Rebound Dort. I don't know if I'm ready to call it over yet, Coop, but the lady is warming up the vocals.
Oh, if Shai would have shot that and gone in, I would have said over.
Step back 3, SGA feeling the moment. Moment secured! Timeout, San Antonio. 18-point Thunder lead. This one may be finito.
Over!
A 7-0 run for the Thunder coming out of the break puts the lead up to 18. And I don't think San Antonio can recover. The inexperience, the youthfulness, rearing that ugly head.
I think San Antonio's going to kind of go through what the Thunder went through against the Mavericks in 2024.
And that's why I said a lot of people were, hey, the Thunder can be beat. The Spurs are that good. Wemby is
Played
that
them
good.
well all year.
Like, that's fine, and I agree. But every team that is homegrown, up and coming,
you lose,
has to go through one loss in the playoffs before they can climb the mountaintop. You mentioned it with OKC 2 years ago as the number 1 seed in the conference, losing to the Mavericks in the second round. And then the year after, best team in the NBA, they win the title. Like, every team does this. The Celtics lost in the finals in 2022 to the Warriors, win in the following year against the Mavericks, or 2 years.
2 years later, the Nuggets
lost,
Bucks.
then won. The Bucks. Well, I will say the Bucks are a bit of an exception.
They weren't a full homegrown team.
Because correct, they brought in big time players like Drew Holiday. Like, to me, when I really look at I'm looking at homegrown guys. Like, your top 2-3 players are young, first time going through this, and they were drafted by your team.
Yeah.
Now, I guess you could say, like, caveat, you don't have to be drafted, but you have to be with the team for like 2 or 3 years. Like, obviously, SGA was not drafted by the Thunder, but he grew up with OKC.
Yeah.
So every team has to go through it. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, like, assuming the Thunder win the series, I am already going to bet Spurs to win the West next year.
Wow, I like that. I wonder what odds you can get on that.
They'll probably be odds number 2. They'll
Yeah.
probably be like plus 400 or 500, I'd bet. Like, OKC is probably going to be plus like 125. And then I'll bet the Spurs are plus like 400, 450. And I'll take that. And I'll take that.
They're going to be here for a long time. I mean, we could be seeing this rivalry for years and years.
This could go down as the biggest rivalry in NBA history.
It could.
Like, I know it's aggressive, and I know old heads will not like me saying this, but when you think of some old, high, big-time rivalries, Bird, Magic, right? You've got Lakers, Celtics reimagined between Kobe, Kevin Garnett, and the crew. Like, you might see Wemby versus SGA, San Antonio versus OKC. They just meet in the Western Conference Finals or in the second round like every year for the next 8 seasons. Like, that's a legit outcome here. It is.
Wemby trying to give a rally cry there to the Spurs at the timeout. -11 tonight.
Let's see what the Spurs have up their sleeve as we get back from the timeout. 18-point Thunder advantage. Castle working inside, kicks it out to Champagnie, swung around, and Fox throws it out of bounds. He has been putrid tonight.
He's got to take that shot.
Made a video on the Heat Report talking about trading for Fox, that he's an above-average point guard still and would be an impactful guy. Scratch that. Delete the video. SGA rising in the corner. Connects. 20-point lead. Ball game.
Yep, it's on. We'll see you Thursday.
The question is OKC going to be able to close it out on the road? As Castle darts inside for a layup. McCain with a 10-foot step back. Oh, everybody's feeling it. Oh, Castle with a pretty between-the-legs move. Lob. Wemby. Oh, my goodness. He got fouled and was able to somehow tip it up and in, and one for Wembanyama. I am starting to get nervous with this blowout, Coop, if SGA will ultimately stack 7 assists. He's got 3. I believe Caruso will still come in and get another.
Wemby will get 6 more points.
Wemby now with 14 after the and one. Hit that like button. Come on, we're trying to get to 50 likes. We need 2 people. Help us out. Live here for free on the channel. All conference finals and NBA finals long. Holmgren position inside. Gets it knocked out of bounds by De'Aaron Fox. We'll stay with the OKC. Come on, let's get to 50 likes. Help me out. Bosses are saying we need to get to 50. We're 1 away. McCain kind of feeling it here. Step back midi, and he has the feel. Now got 8 points. Castle, quick response. No. Wembanyama puts it up and in. Are they saying that's basket interference or an and one? I thought it was basket interference, but I don't know what the call is.
It looks like they gave him an and one.
Wemby's lining up at the rim like it's an and one. That is without a question basket interference. Can you challenge that?
It's automatically reviewed.
Oh, then that's going to be reviewed. So are they going to call it a foul then? It's going to be on the floor? Or is it no longer foul because it was basket interference?
Good question.
Either way, Wemby's walking back on defense, so they change it to basket interference.
Yeah, that's one of those expedited reviews.
Wipe away the 2 points, so it should be 82-63.
Yeah, so the foul gets wiped away.
Foul wiped away, bucket wiped away, and the lead for San Antonio or OKC should be down to 19, correct? Or up back
that's the correct score.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was just 19 points. Guess I'm off. SGA spinning, kicking. McCain's feeling it. Left wing three. He is in fuego.
He knows it too.
That is 7 straight for Jared McCain. He's now got 11. Had a big game 2, having a big third quarter in game 5. The other way, Champagnie with the and one, driving on Holmgren.
A lot of whistles in this game.
Yeah. It's been kind of annoying. That was a heat check 3 by Jared McCain. Too. Was that a foul?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Got him with the right hand.
I've seen a lot more contact not called.
They've been calling it soft all night. At least they've been consistent.
17-point game. Champagnie now 20 points, leading scorer for San Antonio. How about this? They put Castle on McCain with McCain hot. He drives, kicks, Caruso in the corner, attacking Wembanyama. Drops it into Holmgren, who is fouled by Castle. On the floor. By the way, I think the most underrated part of this entire series so far is how much Wemby hates Chet Holmgren.
Oh, it's hilarious.
And I don't think it's two-sided.
Well, you saw Chet did the interview?
Yeah. SGA driving, kicking. It's Holmgren in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Gonna have to make something happen here, Chet. And he'll just turn it over. That was awful. I can't stand watching him play basketball. Keldon Johnson the other way. Hangs inside and finishes. Spurs hanging around. Not completely done yet. Down 15.
I'm going to text Eves too.
Gilgeous-Alexander to the elbow. Missing the jumper. But a foul underneath. It's on Castle. That is his 4th as he got Jalen Williams in the back.
Did they call that one on Wemby?
I thought they called on Castle. I guess not. Caruso double-teamed over to Holmgren, who airballs the 3. San Antonio hanging around. Wemby driving, bumped, kicked. Keldon Johnson, big 3. And the lead is down to 12. Coop and I may have pre-called this one. 8-0 Spurs run. Caruso lobbing. Oh, what a feed. Holmgren puts it in over Wembanyama. And Wemby in Chet got tied up. And you can see how angry Chet or Victor Wembanyama is. I love it. Oh, Wemby's got murder on his mind. Well, I'm literally just watching Wemby. He's about to do something crazy. Miss 3, Harper. Rebound, Johnson. Kick out, Castle. He hits the 3. And just like that, we're back to our halftime deficit. So, big 11-2 run. Oh, that's a foul. Yeah, Keldon Johnson shoves Holmgren in the back. He hits the deck. I'll tell you what, these two teams don't really like each other too much.
They do not. You can tell that there is no love lost here.
And the fact that these two are just going to battle it out every year in big-time moments. Real question, Coop. Are we going to have Thunder Spurs on Christmas every year for the next 7?
I love it. No, because the Mavs will play the Spurs at some point, too.
I don't think so. Why would they not put these two teams on Christmas playing each other? Jalen Williams running floater. What was he thinking? Blocked. That was terrible. Spurs have a chance to cut this into single digits. Vassell, corner 3. Kaboom.
Oh, my.
Timeout. And how about this? 14-2 run by the Spurs. Fell down by 20. Thought it was over. Down only 8. Midway through this third quarter.
It's not over.
That'll allow us to tell you about our sponsor on today's show. That is Prize Picks. Download the app. Links in the live chat and description. Use code HMA to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5. Turn your ball knowledge into some serious cash, whether it be basketball, football, baseball, hockey, golf, esports, and more. We've got a lineup in for tonight's game. Honestly, I feel pretty good about it still. Caruso, more on 2.5 3-pointers. Needs 1 more there. Got more on SGA, 6.5 assists. Needs 3. This game got tight. Feel better about it now. And I have a hard time imagining Wembanyama not getting to 20 points. He needs 6. That was today's Taco Tuesday discount. There's discounts every Tuesday for Taco Tuesday. Download the Prize Picks app today and get started. Use code HMA to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That is code HMA to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Appreciate Prize Picks for sponsoring here on Chat Sports.
So how do you think the Spurs have gotten back into this game?
Well, I mean, let's just be honest here. There's no other reason other than just shot making.
They've made a bunch of them.
Castle made a 3. Keldon Johnson made a 3. Vassell made a 3. I mean, listen, like
make or miss
it's
league?
a make or miss league. Like the Spurs were shooting 33% at half from deep. They are down 11. The Spurs or the Thunder punch them in the mouth to start the half with Jared McCain's 7-0 run, a couple SGA buckets, and then, well, the great equalizer is the 3-point shot, and they go on a 14-2 run, headlined by a Wembanyama tip-in and 1, Julian Champagnie and 1, and then 3 threes from Castle, Vassell, and Keldon Johnson. I mean, that will do it. You had 5 different guys have a 3-point play in a span of 3 minutes.
And there you have it. It's an 8-point game.
Go. Champagnie and 1, Wemby and 1, and then 3s from Johnson, Vassell, and Castle.
Oh, this looks good.
Yeah, that is probably going to be a good movie there. It's a series.
Apple TV. Might be the best streaming service out in the game right now.
I'm going to give it to, I still think HBO Max is the best. They have the best.
Good shows.
They have the best shows, and I think they have the best movie catalog.
Ooh, okay. I haven't gone through their
But
movie
Apple
catalog.
TV originals are TV shows. They're terrific, too. So I'm with you there. 62817 says if the Thunder blow this lead, I'm going to dono 100. Well, 62817, I'm going to hold you to that.
You should Venmo.
Eight-point Thunder lead. They led as much as 20 just 5 minutes ago.
I don't know what to think of this crew.
Mike Trico, hard worker, seems like a good guy.
Football guy.
I don't really want to hear him call NBA games. I'm just sorry. Like, the fact that I don't get to hear Kevin Harlan discuss me.
Heartbreaking.
Harlan, Eagle. I mean, I know they're on different networks now, but come on. SGA drive kick, Caruso corner 3, no good. Hartenstein grabs the board, finds the cutting Caruso. Second opportunity for the Thunder. SGA doubled, back to Caruso. We'll tee up another triple. Hits Caruso, the third three of the night.
Cha-ching.
Cash the one prize picks and an SGA assist.
Cha-ching.
Shout out prize picks. Harper driving, kicking. It's Vassell, just made a three. Missing that one. Gets his own rebound, though, and saves it to Wemby.
That's poor.
Yeah, I need to get a box out there if you're OKC. Under 10 on the shot clock. Wemby, he'll launch a three. Can't hit. And Hartenstein crashes the glass.
If that one went in.
Yeah, that would have been nice, actually. Hartenstein, drive, kick. Caruso just made a three. Misses that one.
What a pass from Hartenstein.
He can pass it. One of the better passing bigs in the NBA. Harper driving to the trailing Wemby. Wemby driving on Cason Wallace.
Oh my
and
God.
gave it up.
Post him up.
Keldon Johnson attacks and is tripped by Hartenstein.
That's my one criticism of Wemby's game is he does not want to operate in the post. You have Cason Wallace on you?
Yeah, Wemby does not have a back-to-the-basket game. Wemby's offense is either catch and shoot threes, it is offensive rebounds, or lobs. And, he's really good at that.
Got to develop the post game.
Four minutes to play here. Fox driving to the rim, spinning, 8-foot jumper, and maybe that gets Fox going here.
9-point game, 4 minutes left in the third.
Make sure you update this score, Coop. SGA driving, drop off Hartenstein, misses the push shot, gets his own rebound, kick out. Kenrich Williams hits the three. 2 threes now for Kenrich Williams off the bench tonight, filling in for Jalen Williams. Keldon Johnson, straight line drive to the rim. Oh my God, he airballed it. And that's a travel because he got his own rebound.
How do you airball from 5 feet?
Yeah, that was something. SGA double teamed. Now works on Harper. Drives right. Backs down, spins, drop off, turnover. That's his 6th turnover of the game. He has 6 assists and 6 turnovers.
Not a good ratio.
Well, they only have him for 5 assists. That's wrong. Oh, maybe he only has 5. Yeah, he only has 5. SGA driving on Champagnie, lobbing to Hartenstein, almost another turnover, but ball is knocked out of bounds. It will stay with OKC.
Did Champagnie get a piece of that one?
Yeah. How about Hartenstein looking off SGA to find Kenrich Williams at the top of the key?
He hasn't played much in the playoffs, but man, has he stepped up. The former Horned Frog.
By the way, I hope you know Mike Tirico's saying Dagenhall. And if he's saying it, then I'm probably right. You think Tirico's going to say someone's name wrong?
That is not what he said.
Yes, he absolutely just said Dagenhall. SGA, step back, midi, too strong. Fox stops and hits from 6. So 2 straight buckets for Fox, who's been pretty brutal tonight. SGA backing in at the free throw line, spinning, drop off, Hartenstein, floater, good. Six points now for Hartenstein. Vassell with a 3 and 1. Potential 4-point play for Devin Vassell.
He's having himself a good quarter.
Hartenstein will take a seat as Vassell cannot convert the 4-point play. So lead stays at 9. And now Castle fouls SGA away from the ball. That's Castle's 4th.
What are you doing?
That also puts OKC in the bonus. So SGA takes the little walk to the line where he is 10 of 10 tonight. I mean, that is as clear as a foul as it can get.
Again, he gets too aggressive trying to go for a steal or a deflection.
I mean, a lot of people make a lot of noise about SGA foul baiting, and rightfully so at times. I don't think he's done it once tonight. I think he's just been getting hit.
He's been getting fouled. He misses that first free throw there.
No, that can't be true. So SGA now 10 of 11 at the line. Puts the Thunder back up by 10. He's 11 of 12.
The official pronunciation is Dagnall.
I knew it was day. That is, like, I might have botched that back. That I knew it was started day. No, dog. That was crazy. So what'd you say it was?
Dagnall.
Dagnall. Okay. No. What do you mean no? That's what I just said.
There's no E.
You said Dagnall.
Dagnall.
That's what I just said. Dagnall.
There you go.
Yeah. Champagnie goes into the body of Holmgren and finishes. Wembanyama on the bench. Castle on the bench as well. SGA. Pick and roll with Holmgren. Drives inside. Oh, can't finish, but a foul. That was a pretty move. SGA got all the way to the rim and looks he got hit in the eye there.
How long do you think they sit Wemby for here?
Cornette caught him there in the face, got crushed. Well, they did this in the first quarter, so I believe Wemby will probably come in if they have a final possession. If not, probably will just stay on the bench until the end of the quarter. So SGA now with 6 assists, so we just need 1.
Correct.
And Wemby 6 points. So 1 assist from SGA and 6 Wemby points in the fourth quarter. Come on, man. I need to see one go through the hoop. By the way,
me too.
This projects to be the theory of whatever the Taco Tuesday is, take the real projection less. I mean, if Wemby's projection was 26 right now, I'd feel pretty good about the less.
Mm-hmm.
Fox isolating on Holmgren, gets inside with the left hand, can't hit it. That's got to be goaltending. Oh my goodness, how did the refs miss that? They do. Bodies go flying, and now Cornette's going to be called for a foul. That's
awful.
Egregious miscall by the officials. Cason
oh my
Wallace
God, that's horrible.
with a clear goaltend, not called, and they can't review that. And because the foul was a loose ball foul on Cornette, there will be free throws for Jalen Williams.
That's genuinely horrific.
Who misses. Ball don't lie.
Wemby back in here for the final 55 seconds.
Man, I say ball don't lie, but it should be 98-90. Jalen Williams misses both, so a little bit of justice there for San Antonio. Thunder were 20-20 at the line at the half. 3 of 7 as a team here in half number 2. Fox kind of feeling a little bit here. Pick and pop with Wemby. Wembanyama drives, loses it. That's out of bounds off of his own foot. The Spurs are wanting to challenge this. Unless I missed something here. I thought that was off Wemby's foot.
They're going to discuss.
Oh, yeah, it was off Holmgren. Wait a minute. Wait, what just happened?
That is unbelievable.
The refs just didn't give a challenge to Mitch Johnson when he clearly was signaling the spin. But I don't think he ever called timeout, though, Cool. SGA driving, fouled. Mitch Johnson
He's going to get himself teed up. Yeah.
They just teed him up, yeah. Now, don't you have to call a timeout and then signal? I don't think signaling is good enough to stop play.
Yeah, I believe you're correct. You have to do it.
Yeah, you have to go signal. And I think he was just in the official's face doing this. And because he never actually called timeout, I don't think that's why they didn't grant him a challenge.
Mitch is saying he called for a challenge after the...
I think because it stopped play. Hold on, let's see if he ever signaled timeout here. Cool. No, he never did. He just was looking at the officials going like this. You have to signal TO. Because if you took the bench at their word for every time they went like this, they would run out in the first quarter. You have to call timeout. And he never did. So although they definitely just got screwed, it's a little bit of their own doing. You got to call timeout physically.
I get why he's mad because they blew the call, but yeah, that's not good.
That results in 3 free throws for SGA. He makes all 3. So now 16-17 at the line. He's got 30, and the Thunder lead by 13. Fox driving, layup, blocked by Dort, but a foul.
You knew that they were going to give him the makeup.
I tell you what, the officiating has been awful. I
won't call it awful.
I don't think I will call it awful. They just had a pretty bad mishap there. They've just been calling really soft. A lot of ticky-tack fouls. That's also not a foul.
Yeah, it can't be called a foul in the conference finals.
I mean, that was not a foul. So both teams kind of get little benefits from the rest.
Tony's laughing
Tony
at him.
Brothers saying you caught him on the wrist. If you watch the replay, that was all ball.
Tony's a funny guy, man.
Maybe that's why the players like him.
Yeah. Who's that?
That's SGA.
Oh my.
I think they just said he was bleeding. So they just put a little tape on under the knee.
Infectious disease stoppage?
Reggie Miller apparently said on the broadcast that whoever wins this series, the Knicks are going to be favored in the finals to win it all. I like Reggie Miller a lot. He might be the dumbest thing I've ever heard anyone say.
That is absurd.
He just said whoever wins the series, the Knicks are still going to be favored when the Knicks aren't favored to win the finals right now, and they are the only team that is actually in the finals. Think about that.
Is Reggie just saying that because he thinks these teams are just going to beat each other up?
Fox misses the second free throw. Wemby with the offensive rebound. He's fouled, so he's going to the line.
So many whistles.
Wemby hasn't missed a free throw tonight.
OKC reaches the 100-point threshold after 3 quarters.
High-scoring game. Wembanyama now up to 16 points, 10-point game. So Thunder, technically, as much as they look like they're going to run away with this one, the Spurs have actually won this quarter by a point. Oh, McCain, 3 at the buzzer. No good. And that will end 3. So, Coop, as much as we thought Thunder controlled that quarter and controlled this game, they led by 11 at the break. They only lead by 10 entering the fourth. So it's anybody's ball game with 12 minutes to go. It's fourth quarter time. Spam those 4s. Spam those 4s. Tyman, Charlisha. Spam those 4s. One assist and 4 points, Coop. I mean, you got to get there, man. Did you put 10 on it?
I did.
Nice. Nice $62 edition. Remember when I was at, like, I told you I was at, like, 240?
Yeah.
If I were to lose this lineup, I'd be down to 25.
Oh, man, I agree. I have missed,
streak.
like, my last 13 lineups. I just can't hit anything.
We'll tell you more about prize picks for the final time this quarter. Also tracking my lineup. Spam those 4s for fourth quarter time. Shout out to Uncle. I mean, this is my lineup here. We're right there. We need 1 Shai assist. We need 4 Victor Wembanyama points. I mean, come on. We need it.
I need you, Victor.
We need it. We deserve it.
Shout out our guy, Jeff Bartlett.
Shout out to Jeff. Coop, entering the fourth quarter, 2 questions for you. Question number 1. Do we hit our prize picks lineup?
Yes.
Question number 2. Do the Thunder close it out up 10?
Yes, they do. They do close it out up 10.
Will the Thunder pull away and win by double digits, win by 8 or 9, or will this one be down to the wire?
I do think we'll get a clutch game. We'll get a clutch game. Thunder end up winning by 6. That's my guess.
Garbage time 3 to lose by 4, says Nick Roloff. Where it's back and forth, close, tight game.
Somebody hits a buzzer beater, 3 down 7.
Thunder are up 7 with 10 seconds to go. I'm going to say Devin Vassell hits a garbage time 3 to lose by 4, cover 4.5.
I like that.
That Nick Roloff bet.
Ride Rolly.
Whoa. Well, come on, man.
Whoa.
Come on, man.
Whoa.
That just is uncalled for.
Should I have said tail Rolly?
Yeah. That's more like it.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals next Wednesday, no matter what.
I do like how the NBA Finals has a set schedule no matter what.
Yep.
I like that. Now, I will say, that.
What if both series ended in a sweep?
That can't happen.
Yeah.
Like, you can't have that.
Yeah.
Like, if Game 4 for this series was Sunday, Game 4 on Monday, you would have had
9 days.
9-10 days without basketball. The entire world would have forgotten. This isn't the NFL. This isn't the Super Bowl, which is the biggest sporting event in America each year. You have 9 days off between the conference finals and the NBA finals if both series ended a sweep. People would forget there's a series that's going to happen.
I do wonder in that case if they would have moved it up. Probably not.
Have they? No, because they have it set in stone. Like, why? They can't change it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they could, but like.
It's all about the buildings too and their availabilities.
Correct. Yeah. All right, here we go in the fourth quarter. Spurs start with the ball. They got blitzed to start the third quarter. They're going to need a better start in the fourth quarter if they want to win this. Wembanyama inside. Can't finish. Hartenstein with the defense, but it will stay with San Antonio. Hartenstein knocked it out of bounds.
That would have been an all-time baptism.
Did he even go for the dunk?
No, he didn't. He kind of floated it.
It's just going to be a jump ball. The officials couldn't decide on who had possession, so they're going to just jump it up.
This is becoming a clown show.
Yeah, these officials have had a rough one today, in the second half at least. Wemby and Hartenstein will jump it up. Wemby, has he ever lost the tip?
Good question. I don't know.
That's actually a great trivia question. Has Victor Wembanyama ever lost a jump ball at the beginning of the
It's very clearly
game,
out off Hartenstein.
or in the beginning of the game, or in this situation? And if he has, who would have beaten him?
Is that a recorded stat?
Yo, low key, why do I think like one time against the Heat, Clawera Bam?
Did he get him?
Like low key, I think so.
Is that a recorded stat somewhere?
Maybe. If you looked it up, someone has the answer. Well, all that for was nothing. Wemby won the tip, and then Castle threw it away. Out of bounds turnover. I could be off on that. I low-key feel like the Heat got Wemby once. I don't know if it was Ware or Bam, but I low-key feel like I remember that.
According to StatMuse, Victor Wembanyama was 50 and 14.
Oh, wow. So 14 people. Hartenstein, a little 8-foot push shot off the Cason Wallace dish. Hartenstein's into the action. He's been huge in this second half.
That seems unacceptable.
Yeah, how do you lose 14 times? Wemby missing the three. Hartenstein with his 10th rebound of the game. He's on the verge of a double-double. Oh, behind the back pass to McCain. Left it short. Ball loose. Hartenstein again on the glass, making his presence felt. And then Caruso throws it away. Castle up ahead in transition. Finishes over Caruso.
It's a good finish right there by Castle.
Thunder without SGA on the floor to start this fourth quarter. Hartenstein driving on Wemby, spinning, falling, turning it over. 5-on-4 for San Antonio, but they blow it. They throw it away. Wallace with the steal. Hartenstein in transition. Throws it down with two hands. He's got a double-double. Hartenstein having his moment in the Western Conference Finals.
Hasn't played a ton in this game, but it's been impactful.
10 points, 11 boards for the Germany left-handed big. I guess the German left-handed big. Champagnie, the first half hero, left it short from the corner.
Via Oregon, correct?
Hartenstein?
Or maybe it's his dad that went to Oregon.
I was going to say, I don't think he went to school. And if he did, it was somewhere random. I thought Hartenstein played overseas. I thought he was a true German.
Yeah, he did go overseas.
Yeah.
He is American, though. His dad played at Oregon.
Oh, really?
And played overseas, yeah.
I would say I don't remember Hartenstein playing college at all. And I like to think I have a really good memory of college basketball players and where they played.
Yeah, he was overseas.
But Hartenstein, that's international guy. I think I can name almost everybody and where they went to school in these series. The one that I've just thought that I don't know if I can get, I have zero clue where Luke Cornett went to school.
Really? I know where he went.
Really? I can't.
He's also from my hometown.
I can't remember anywhere. Another turnover. Sloppy. Wemby in transition. Oh, my God. He just dropped the alley-oop. A blown opportunity at the rim for the Spurs. And Vassell misses a corner three. Put a pin in that one. Wembanyama just missed and basically dropped an alley-oop. And then the Spurs missed the open three. Oh, Caruso! Missing a shot at the rim. What is this, the YMCA in Dallas, Texas? Or the Western Conference Finals? It might be the YMCA. Keldon Johnson blocked from three. Holmgren in transition. Euro stepping. Fouled. Tony Brothers says Johnson got the arm.
Do you have a guess?
William and Mary.
No.
Give me
way off.
Power 4.
Yeah.
I don't remember him in college at all. Washington?
Nope.
Give me a conference.
SEC.
It's not A&M, is it?
Nope.
Mississippi State?
Nope.
I don't think he was Ole Miss. I don't think he was Texas. He wasn't Oklahoma. He went to an SEC school?
Mm-hmm.
Auburn? No. That wasn't a real guess. I don't think it was any of the Blue Bloods in that conference. Georgia?
Mm-mm.
I give up.
Vandy.
Vanderbilt. Learn something new every day, folks. And now I feel good about naming where everyone went to school. Actually, I don't think I know where Kenrich Williams went.
Are you serious?
Hold on.
Oh my God, you should actually know that one.
Wembanyama missing a shot inside. He's been pretty brutal tonight, actually. He's 3 of 13 from the field. He's been awful. No, I know this. I'm still thinking.
Walk. Oh, he walked.
Chet foul on the floor. Actually, I can envision it. I can.
I said it earlier.
Today?
On the stream.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I see him in a jersey.
Yeah, you should know this.
Jared McCain, top of the key. A little pullback free throw line jumper, left it way short. Holmgren saves it to the Spurs. Vassell to Johnson, and then he was fouled by McCain.
This is bad. You're going to kick yourself.
Conference.
Big 12.
Current Big 12?
Correct.
So I envision him in a red jersey for some reason.
You'd be wrong.
I'd be wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Fox to the rim. Can't finish. Wemby with the rebound. And he puts it back up and in off glass. 18 for Wembanyama. 4-14 from the field.
Yeah, a lot of free throws for Wemby tonight.
Wait, was he a Mountaineer?
He was not.
Really? SGA back in for OKC, looking to put this one away. Where was it?
TCU.
Oh, I did know that. I'm such a jackass.
That's a bad one.
Yeah, I did know that. That's terrible. I just don't know why I couldn't get it.
How about Lindy Waters?
Wembanyama swooping inside, fouled.
Did I get him again, ladies and gentlemen?
I might not know 3 people in these series. Lindy Waters was Washington.
Nope.
No, where was he?
Oklahoma State.
Actually, I don't know where Bismack Biyombo went, if he even went to school. I don't think he did. I'd guess international for Biyombo.
No school.
Yeah. Wembanyama has not missed a free throw tonight, now at 19 in the game. And we'll have a timeout, 107-96, 7:25 to go. What this will allow us to do is tell you about our sponsor.
Look how close.
When we come back from the sponsor read about Prize Picks, we are now 1 point from Wemby. He's at the line. And we are 1 assist away from SGA from hitting it. And we'll toss it to Coop to tell you about today's sponsor.
In 2 seconds.
In 2 seconds. Coop always handles the fourth quarter Prize Picks read for us.
And I am honored to tell you guys about Prize Picks. Make sure you go use code HMA to get that $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. You can see our lineup on screen right there. We are oh so close. We just need 1 more point from Victor Wembanyama and 1 more assist from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for us to hit. You can go copy myself or Rolly's picks over on the social feeds feature. My username is JeffCoop27. Rolly's is RollyCS. Super easy to play. All you do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stats. And if you get your picks right, you could cash in. You can play in all 50 states and Washington, D.C. Anywhere you are in the U.S., Prize Picks is there for you. And it's not just basketball. They have football. They have season-long football projections. They have baseball. They have hockey. The big soccer tournament coming up. You guys can do it all over on Prize Picks. Again, use code HMA when you download the app. Get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Going to toss that link here in the live chat right now. There it is. Go get started today with our friends over at Prize Picks. We always appreciate them for sponsoring NBA Now Live.
Shout out to Coop. Shout out to Prize picks?
Jordan McLaughlin? I don't know where he went.
You know what the funny thing is? I've played this game before on stream and came to Jordan McLaughlin, and I think I got it wrong and looked it up, and I couldn't tell you.
It's not anywhere close to where I would have guessed.
I can't remember. Is it power 4 or no?
Yeah.
It is. I've guessed the school like multiple times, but he feels like a Washington guy. But it's not my guess. Although it feels like that could be the answer. I am going to answer Washington.
No, but right conference. Former conference. Well, current conference now. I might have just given it away, but.
So, former Pac-12, now Big Ten, which is either Oregon or I think that might be it.
Nope.
No, I didn't answer that. What other Pac-12 team? Oh, UCLA. He didn't go to UCLA,
nope.
Did he? Yeah, no, he didn't go to UCLA. What's the other team that went from Big 12 or Pac-12 to Big 10? Oregon.
The biggest, maybe the biggest brand of them all.
Oh, USC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it right.
Lou Dort.
Oh my God! Wait, why am I actually being so dumb? Like I know where Lou.
I actually didn't know this one either.
Oh, he went to Arizona State.
Yep.
That one would have drove me up a wall because like I knew he went. I know where he went. So like that was like that would have been really like to me the most frustrating thing of all time. All right, we're getting back here in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama, chance to get to 20 points on the evening with this free throw.
Champagnie.
He's in St. John's. Wemby stays perfect at the line, so he's at 20. Cash another prize picks. Me and Cooper now just one SGA assist away from hitting our three-player projection tonight. 7 minutes to go. 10-point game. SGA has it. Gets a screen from Hartenstein. Fades away on the baseline. Comes up short. Spurs chance to bring it within single digits. Fox. Dotted line pull-up. Good. 8-point game. Spurs not going away quietly into the night. SGA running a pick and roll with Hartenstein once again. SGA drops it to Hartenstein inside, and he flips it up and in. There we go, Coop.
There it is.
The seventh assist for SGA, and you can cash that prize picks entry.
Go follow us.
Fox to a curling Vassell, who misses the shot inside. Thunder running in transition. McCain buries the triple. His second three of the half. 13-point Thunder lead halfway through this fourth quarter. Is this where OKC runs away with it? Coop, flash those green icons. I want to see them. Oh! Ooh, I have an idea for a graphic that I'm going to send to Brett and Sam right now. What if, remember our money gif emoji?
Correct.
It was prize picks, logos.
I love it. That's a good one. Isaiah Joe.
Sorry. All right. Sorry. What'd you say?
Isaiah Joe.
Isaiah Joe.
It took me a while to think of this, but I remembered it.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, mister? Peter says his game is over. I don't think it's over.
Close.
I mean, Thunder led by 20 at one point. I thought it was over. But Spurs battled back.
No Googling. He's Googling, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm replying to tweets. There's one guy who was always on me for being negative about the Dolphins draft picks, like Caleb Douglas and taking Caden Proctor over Caleb Downs.
Who you can only be negative about?
I tweeted out that there's just no way Giannis goes to Miami based off everybody predicting it. And someone says way too negative still, I see. Although he never replies to my other tweets hyping up Giannis to Miami. Is it too far to say why you always on my dick, man? I've been hyping up Giannis to Miami the entire time.
Go for it. Jared McCain, 5 of 9 from the field, 12 points in this second half. Had 7 straight there in the third quarter. He's really gotten it going here.
I'm saying, why are you always cherry picking my posts? I've been hyping up Giannis. A little more PG.
Like that.
Way
to be more PC there.
All right, here we go. Back in action. 13-point game. Keldon Johnson, corner 3. No good. Wallace takes down the board. OKC feeling that pivotal Game 5 win. Step back midi, SGA, no good. Hartenstein almost grabbed that board. Man, he's been everywhere tonight. Here comes Keldon Johnson, running in transition and banking it home.
He's having himself a pretty solid game tonight.
He's been solid off the bench, nothing serious.
15, 7 of 11 from the field.
He has had a pretty good night. Thunder up 11. SGA, screen by Hartenstein. Probing, kicking, Caruso, corner 3, again! Man, we could have upped our projections. Caruso's got 4
Could have gotten paid
threes.
more?
SGA's got 9 assists now. And I'm not even being a sweat coop. Harper, looking to answer. He's been quiet tonight. Corner 3, Johnson can't answer. And the Thunder could put a stranglehold on this one. Fascinating that they put this one to bed with Chet Holmgren on the bench. SGA, drive, kick, McCain 3. That one was flat the entire way, left to short. Wemby from deep. He has been brutal tonight. Keldon Johnson on the offensive glass puts it up and in.
That's lazy from OKC. They got to box out better theirs. Keldon got 2 offensive rebounds. Yeah, Wemby can't make a 3 tonight. Not good from the field.
SGA double teamed. Resets the O. 5 on the shot clock. Caruso's got to make something happen. He'll line up a deep right wing 3. Too strong. I mean, listen, you're up 12 with 4 minutes to go, but you can't sit on the ball here. Still got to get into your action. Castle now attacks the other way. Euro steps inside, loses his footing, and can't finish. Thunder have numbers. They don't really push. Now SGA takes a step back 3. Too strong. Cason Wallace flies in for the offensive rebound. Kick out, McCain 3.
You knew that was going.
Good! McCain with his 3rd 3 of the half. He puts the Thunder up 15. Coop, we couldn't lose. My 3 projections I wanted to do for my lineup today was Wemby points, SGA assists, and then I was debating between McCain, more 2 threes, or more on 2.5 threes for Caruso. Both hit anyway, so I could choose no wrong.
You're a sharp. What can you say?
I would not say that, but I am having a good night tonight, which is all I can ask.
One more for you because I don't know the answer.
Oh, wait,
to
hold
this
on. I
one.
never even said Isaiah Joe, Arkansas.
Yep.
I swear to God, I never looked
No,
that up.
I believe you. I believe you.
I actually just needed the time because I knew where he went to school. I've looked it up before.
You just had to think about it.
I just had to think about it, and I thought about it while we were talking about it. But yeah, Isaiah Joe.
Aaron Wiggins?
Maryland.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah, I knew Aaron Wiggins from Maryland.
I think that's about it.
Yeah, I don't know if there's
Know the
any
rest.
other ones I would get stumped on.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, looking at some of these other guys on the bench, like, you know where Jalen Williams went to school, Arkansas, Alex Caruso, A&M. You know where Plumlee went. Olynyk, Gonzaga, obviously. Carter Bryant. Yeah, that is really the only one that was were the 3 that got me. It was Kenrich Williams for some reason.
Luke Cornett.
And then what was the other one that got me? Lindy Waters. Not know he went to Oklahoma State. Those were the 3.
And McLaughlin.
Yeah. Vassell curling 3, no good. I mean, I'm willing to say we called it over when the lead got to 20 for OKC. Now, San Antonio made it at one point. I think it got down to 5 or 6. But, yeah, Spurs never led in the second half, so technically we were kind of right.
It's over.
I mean, yeah, 15-point game with 3 minutes. Doubt Spurs are going to be able to cut into this one. They'll have to make a lot of threes. That's a good start. Stephon Castle knocks down the corner. So 12-point game with 2:50 to go. Caruso blitzed at half court, able to find SGA. Spurs are going to put on the run around with your head cut off like a chicken defense. SGA gets inside and finishes. He's got 32. That's actually one of my favorite things to do. It doesn't work most of the time, and you'll most likely give up layups like they just did as Fox misses a 3.
Just run around, havoc.
Literally down like 10 with like 2 minutes to go. Your coach will put on a press, and it's just like if we don't get the steal, and once they cross the half-court line, literally just everybody, 2 people sprint to the ball. Whoever the 2 closest sprint to the ball. And then force a pass, and then just run around and just hope they make an errant pass or like drop the ball or something like that.
Did the Bonaventure Club basketball team do that?
Yeah, we had to. Actually, I will never forget the story. I don't know if I've told it before. My favorite game ever as the St. Bonaventure Club basketball coach, as the Spurs are emptying their bench with 2 minutes to go, was the first game I ever coached. First one. I was a junior. That's when I took over. And then I was a player coach my senior year. But junior year, first year I game a coach.
Junior or play your junior year?
Yeah, no, just player coach senior. Coach only junior. We didn't make regionals that year. First team to ever do it senior year. Anyway, we were at U of R, home game. Came home. Down the entire way. A team that we should have beat. Down 12 with 2.5 minutes to go. Timeout. Bring it. Script up my patented high school coach's press that we ran when I played. We created 6 turnovers and
awesome.
Ended up tying the game down 12, 2.5 to go, sent it to overtime, and then we ended up just beating them by like 8 in overtime.
That's electric.
But it was just like first game, and I'm having to
You're like, am I this good?
calling up a basic high school level press in the final 2.5 minutes and ended up forcing OT. It was sick. I was also the worst coach. I acted like I was a player. When we got the final steal to tie it up with like 40 seconds to go, I literally was like fist pumping and like flexing like it was so bad.
That's awesome.
I mean,
yeah, you're a college
I'm a
kid.
college kid. Dude, there was one game we played Niagara College. I'll never forget this. They had a legit 75-year-old coach.
No way.
I don't know if he was a teacher. And listen, every school's club basketball is different. Like, some might mandate there to be an actual, like, teacher or an adult that, like, travels with the team and, like, coaches, per se, or just sits on the bench.
Like, manages the budget and stuff.
That may be a thing. But at Bonaventure, we had our, like, club basketball overseer, but, like, basically the power was given to the club captain.
That's hard.
And that was my friend Pat. So he just chose practices times every week, rented out. The coaches, he got in contact with other schools to set up games and stuff like that. So, like,
uniforms good?
They were pretty good. Yeah, they were pretty solid. You had to pay for them, but we even got some like warm-up gear. I have a long sleeve. I had a sweatpants. It's pretty dope.
Bonaventure official?
What do you mean?
Like,
yeah, like same school logo and everything.
Nice.
Yeah. Plumlee just barreled into Jared McCain.
You'd think the basketball team would, like, just give you their old stuff.
Oh, no chance. Absolutely no shot. I will say, though, our jerseys got better from year 1 to year 2. I think we got improved jerseys. Maybe not. I don't remember. But, man, fun time. As we just dwindle away the final hour, minute and a half here.
Love talking Bonnie hoops.
Yeah. Caruso subbing out. SGA's already out. Both teams now emptied their bench as the Thunder will get a decisive Game 5 victory, taking a commanding 3-2 series lead. Like we said multiple times throughout today's stream, that the Game 5 winner in a series tied 2-2 goes on to win that 7-game series 83.3% of the time. So OKC looking to repeat as champions in the absolute driver's seat to get back to the finals, representing the Western Conference and potentially bringing home back-to-back titles. We haven't seen a team win back-to-back titles since the Golden State Warriors in 16-17 and 17-18. Will the Thunder be the first team to repeat since then? I'll say this. I would lean that way.
That's actually crazy that they're the last repeat team, the Warriors.
I mean,
I guess it's not
how
that
hard it
crazy,
is
10
to
years.
do that.
Yeah.
It's less than a decade ago. So McCain fouled, going to the line. Free throw, McCain, good. McCain took a big shot to the head there. McCain makes the couple free throws, puts the Heat up, wish it was the Heat. Thunder up 15.
Next year with Giannis.
Facts. Remember last year in the finals when we were talking about channels that could take a big leap forward year after year, and I said I think the Heat channel could really transform because I thought we were going to get KD. We're in the same spot where it's like we didn't really grow that much this year, but we could really grow this year if we get Giannis.
Yeah.
Imagine the watch party juice with Giannis all year.
They go crazy. For sure.
Like even like obviously the trade video you would hope does good, but like imagine free agency content and like other trade rumors after getting Giannis. The excitement from the teams would be so high.
Hopefully you're in a spot where you can go live.
Yeah, like as long as it doesn't happen literally
That
next
one
weekend.
weekend.
Yeah, like as long as it doesn't happen June 5th, June 6th, or June 7th, I'll be able to go live because I'm not going anywhere after that weekend. And it's going to be done before the draft.
I was
So
going to say,
if it just happens between next weekend and the draft on the 23rd, like, there's no issues for me.
Yeah, I'm here.
I already have it all set up. So.
Yeah. Does your heart tell you, or your brain tell you he's a Heatle?
Heart says yes, brain says no.
Brain tells you Celtic?
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that to me. That will do it. 127-114, Oklahoma City takes Game 5. And we'll head down to San Antonio, down I-35 for game number 6 on Thursday.
Yeah, it's going to do it. Thunder take a 3-2 lead, 1 game away from back-to-back finals appearances. Game 6 Thursday night, 8:30 Eastern time on NBC. We'll have Smitty here for you doing that live show. Parker will be producing. If the Spurs win that one at home and extend the series to a 7th game, I will be here live on Saturday night for Game 7, the deciding factor of this Western Conference Final Series. If that does not come to fruition and this series ends on Thursday, we will then be live, personally, me, with you guys next Wednesday for Game 1 of the finals between, it would be OKC and New York in that scenario. But I have a pretty good feeling that we will see you on Saturday night for a Game 7 between San Antonio and OKC. We'll see if I'm right or wrong about that, but I believe San Antonio will get the home win. And I'll see you Saturday night. So for Coop, for Rolly, it's been a fun Tuesday night stream. Peace out, folks.